so
Excellent.
this is a great time to incriminate yourself. Go ahead and go.
All right, last week in Eberron, you agreed to trying to find out more information about the whereabouts of the Lord of Blades to stop him from committing the equivalent of a D&D nuclear disaster. You returned to Vontica, where she agreed to provide you information in exchange for killing the commander of a local Warforged detachment that was in violation of her kind of tacit agreement with the Lord of Blades, despite just being specifically warning not to engage in combat with the Bastion, the bad Bastion. Brath did, and he turned into Swiss cheese for a couple of rounds. It was close for a bit, but you guys pulled through, defeated the garrison, and Vontica and Prince Caleb showed up, started collecting some corpses, sort of reneged on their agreement, and she sent you on one more mission to to the dragon lair of the
Haze of Death.
The tainted double-headed dragon Haze of Death. And that is what
To be honest, I didn't remember that it had a name.
it did. Haze of Death.
Before that, Schnicket's gonna look at Brath and say, "You owe me diamond."
Well, if I had diamonds, I would give them to you now, but, as soon as we're back in civilization, they're all yours.
Good.
Or if you'd like, I could just give you... Well, actually, no, I don't have the gold on me. Never mind. When we get back to civilization.
So you guys did get a level up. I think you used the...
I need to level up. We're level 16.
Two
We're level
ups.
17.
I need to do that real quick.
Level ups.
That won't take me long, but do your stuff, guys.
I'll vamp. So all you guys did get your level ups. Brath, I believe you guys have only completed one long rest, so you would still have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we did drink the goodberry wine,
But you
so
did drink the Goodberry wine, so you
Yep.
get the full effects of a long rest.
Bastion's fine.
Not only that, but you said we had at least a couple of days of travel to get there.
Correct. So
Buddy.
as long as you take it easy going up there, you should be able to recover.
Sure.
And as long as you don't get ambushed by, like, Drokas or something on the way.
I appreciate that Nicole noticed and was
One and then
immediately,
a two.
immediately sympathetic. I get an ASI, huh?
But you get to roll again too.
You get to re-roll the
when
one.
you get there. Yeah, he did.
Was the 2 the re-roll for the 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evil DM laugh.
I was
You know-
sympathetic, and Brian's just like, haha, sucks.
At least it's not the other way, Aaron. At least you didn't roll the 2 and then roll the 1.
Fair. You guys keep doing your thing.
I'm actually, because of the level you guys are at, these NPC sheets are pretty busy, and it's been a hot minute since I've prepped them, so I'm actually quickly refamiliarizing myself because there's a lot of crap on here.
Oh no, that's not good things for us. We're going to kill that dragon, right?
Well, you tell
That's
me.
the
If you guys
plan.
move around.
Yeah, I want to
go
go.
with
I want to go kill
Haze of Death.
Do we have
Carganto
any
the dragon.
side quest options?
I mean, nothing says side quest when you're on the clock to avoid nuclear disaster.
I feel like it's when you have those video games where it's like, and now you have to rush to defeat it, but they don't actually like have any consequences for how long it takes you to get there, so you finish all of the side quests.
All of the side quests, and they're like, "Thank God you hurried."
Yes.
Yeah, let's go kill the dragon. Do we know where he's at?
Yep, that
Yeah.
red circle.
Oh, that'll do it.
Well, one of the things we should probably discuss while we're on the way there is what we want to do in the way of attempting to destroy this dragon.
I vote kill it.
So where is the dragon? Is it in the Mornland still?
It
Yeah,
is.
Yeah,
it's that red
it's the
circle.
red dot.
It is it was already a infamous / famous white dragon that
White
lived
dragon.
Oh,
in
white.
Seer. White.
I
That
thought it
lived
was
in
silver.
Seer.
I thought you said it
Before-
was silver last time, and I was like,
No,
that
no,
doesn't make sense.
White. There was we did talk about a silver dragon last time. That was the other dragon that lived on the other side where you guys.
Oh, that's the prophecy dragon.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
This one was already an infamous dragon that lived in Seer before the Day of Mourning, but he was one of the few known living creatures to survive the Day of Mourning, and he was tainted by the magic that destroyed Seer and somehow kind of morphed.
You got Chernobyl.
Exactly right.
I mean, did we have a specific plan that we wanted to make to destroy it? I mean, have we planned anything so far?
Go to Dragon Lair, kill Dragon.
Well,
Let
yeah,
me
I mean,
sneak in,
I'm of the
attack it.
opinion that trying to affect
We got our
this-
spell slots back, right?
You guys have completed a long rest.
trying to affect this kind of creature probably isn't the best way to go about trying to defeat it, because it's going to be fairly resistant to anything we do. But if we are going to go that route, we should try to all go that route. We should all go trying to be lethal, or we should try to all go trying to essentially cheese it through other means.
I think we just kill it.
Just kill it outright.
I'm feeling good.
I mean, you guys are a party of 17th level, 17th level characters. Although I know an ancient dragon or adult dragon that's been like mutated or whatever is no joke, but neither is a 17th level characters, and ain't no joke either.
Right.
I didn't even drop below 100 hit points last session. I'm good.
You are the only one.
Yeah. I was in single digits.
I did not die
was
last
dead.
session.
The
Brett
rest of the
died.
party is either unconscious or like crawling around on the ground and grievously wounded. And Bastion's like having a sandwich. What took so long?
Don't forget, Brett died.
Yeah, in case anyone forgot that Brath died.
Brad died and Serene was downed.
Yeah, and
And
Keelan had 6 hit points left.
6 or 7 hit points?
Those characters I was playing were okay.
Yeah.
I was down, and the character that Thomas was playing walked right past me and said to give me a healing potion.
Well, also, the only reason that Schnicket lived is because the other guy decided to hit Keelan instead.
That is true. Because Keelan had just critted him the round before.
Keelan looks a
Yeah.
lot more killable. Just looking at her and you're like, man.
That's
I could
not a
kill her.
personal
She needs to
opinion at all.
die.
Also, make sure if you were changing what you're wielding, because the magic items you guys got or whatever, make sure you take care of all that too.
Oh shit. Do I want that sword? I can't remember.
We got magic items?
We got a couple. None that I don't think.
I got those cool
use.
swords that I can't use.
Right?
Brian hates me.
Yep.
And there's also
There's that
Volt Edge.
Volt Edge, that one.
Did anyone
longsword.
decide to keep that? I don't need it. I can't use it. I'm just curious.
Doesn't Bastion use the longsword?
Yeah, but
You already
Basically,
have
you
to
have to
improvement
decide
slot?
if you want to keep your sword, use Volt Edge, or use one of the +2 great swords. Is it just a +2?
I'll take voltage, I think, but I wish I had +1 to hit Brian.
I know. Wouldn't that be cool?
Why doesn't it, Brian?
Because I'm terrible.
Did you mean to put in that it's a +2 longsword and you just forgot?
I did not.
Are you sure?
I will say though, I am disappointed the Bastions didn't get to fight each other. I'm very upset about that. I'll have you know.
So
He actually would have
Put us
hurt
feel
against
like
each
Bastion
other.
quite a bit.
I was gonna say I feel like there was not enough of a moment because there was so much going on at the fact that Keelan got to kill Bastion.
That's true. Keelan looked out her. She's like, I finally killed Bastion.
It's the wrong one, but I'll take it.
Our Bastion also decided to start outside and take his sweet time to get inside.
I am so curious as to what would have happened if Bastion had not tried to sneak.
Brian, I'm doing the math here, and on average, Voltage is going to do 9 damage total with 9 to hit, and on average, my other longsword is going to do 9 damage total with 10 to hit. So
keep
the only,
other one.
but then I can't do the lightning bolt, Brian.
Then you can't do lightning bolt. That's true.
You're no fun.
Oh.
He's like, tell me about it.
I'm gonna take Voltage, I think, because I think the lightning's probably worth it.
I mean, you could always just take out Volt Edge, use the lightning bolt, and then drop it and pull out your other weapon.
That's true.
So much work. It's like more
Well,
movement
especially-
than I've ever done.
Especially because it's only once a day. Voltage? Isn't it like once a long rest?
Once a long rest.
All right, I'll use the lightning thing. Let's go kill the dragon.
Okay.
All right, you guys all pile in the wagon, or some of you pile in, some of you walk as appropriate. You start, probably Brath, I imagine, laying inside while he recovers from his ordeal.
Oh, yeah, I'm sleeping the whole way there.
Start slogging towards where Vantika described the location of the dragon lair would be.
Do we see anything cool along the way?
Absolutely. You see the mysterious liquid pools that mysteriously appear and then disappear with no rhyme or reason to them. You
Push
see
Bastion
the
in.
dead gray mists that constantly hover somewhere between 100 to 200 feet above your head, never letting really the sun through. It's just this like permanent dusk, unless it's nighttime, in which case it is like epically pitch black with no stars to speak of. You do see random mutated creatures that avoid you for the most part in the distance. You see another one of those odd flying whale things that seems to be preying on a flock of birds as if they were krill. Let me see something. Yeah, these kind of large gray, looks like a bird that seems to be stalking you guys for a while and then flies away. You're not quite sure what was up with that. And after a couple days, Brath now at
Would I have
no,
known anything about that bird real quick?
I do not believe so, but let me double check.
Okay.
Oh boy, I have 3 4th level spells now. That's so many more than I had before.
Hey!
I think I had 1. Maybe 2.
Let me see.
And I have a 5th level spell.
Huzzah!
And I've got one that will be very tilting, potentially.
Tilting.
I'm always
Yes.
tilted.
We know.
I will say though that battle, that's the most mileage I've ever gotten out of like a 5th level spellcaster against a high level party. That little caster just hiding in the tents and like randomly
Ugh.
popping out and throwing shit at you guys. Never quite worth the trouble to run down and kill him, but God, he was annoying.
He dispelled Terrans.
He did.
And your haste.
And your haste. No.
Terrans.
Hold on. Hold on. If you don't want it, I'll take it. Do you want it? All right. All right, let's see. No, you would not have any reason to know anything about this creature.
Okay.
It looks like you guys don't really see it up close, and it definitely keeps a healthy distance. But it seems like a large gray winged creature. It doesn't really look like a bird. It more has like the body type of like a large cat predator, like a lion or a tiger, but no fur. And he's got this kind of large gray leathery wings, and he kind of hovers in the air, basically as far up into the dead gray mists as he can without seeing you. Kind of hovers around. You guys stare at each other, and then he goes away.
Okay.
And after a couple days, Brath recovers and is now ready to rock and roll. And you reach the base of the mountains in the middle of the Mornland, what was formerly known as Seer. When you start to work your way in, And a short while after working your way into the mountains, the temperature drops sharply. It gets almost Arctic cold. You can see the air around you crystallizing, and you realize that you have entered the domain area of the dragon known as the Haze of Death. I need one of you to make, whoever wants to do so, to make a survival check.
Should I do that?
Shouldn't be Schnicket.
Also,
mean, you're
should
a
not be
druid,
me.
right?
Yeah, I am a druid. Okay. 17. Oh my god, I rolled 2s.
Double, yeah.
Jesus.
Double 2s with a plus 15.
Right?
It takes you a little longer than you'd like, but after about a day, an extra day of searching through the frigid, cold mountains, I need, first of all, everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, and after that,
Well, we're in my wagon. Do we need to make a con save while we're in my wagon?
I will give you advantage for rotating in and out of the wagon. I don't think that being in the wagon 24/7 is going to be conducive to trying to find a cave. So
Okay.
I'll say maybe you guys are kind of swapping in and out a bit. All right, everyone's good. You guys rolled money on those.
I have a plus 9 to my con save? Jesus. Why is that so good?
I don't know.
Do you have proficiency with it?
Yeah.
Then you have a +3 con, don't you?
No, I have plus 2. Oh, it's my, I have a cloak of
Protection.
protection.
Oh, I will.
Mm.
But after one day of searching, frustratingly, in the ice and the terribly cold weather, Keelan, you spot a short while away what looks to be the entrance to a cave in the side of a mountain.
Does it look... What is the size of the cave? Does it hypothetically look like, say, a dragon could fit through it? Or is it just people-sized?
It is... Whoops. I actually didn't mean to take you guys there, but you'll be there in a minute. You should have seen only black anyway, in theory, so it probably didn't matter. Let me double check. Yep, great. I'm glad I'm not terrible. Alright. The cave is approximately is circular and approximately 20 feet wide and 20 feet tall. So you think a dragon could probably fit in there?
Are there any other indications that a dragon would be in there?
Claw marks or...
Yeah.
It would be hard to tell from this distance. You could certainly check when you got a little closer, though.
Okay. I mean, are we heading in that general direction anyway?
Did you tell me?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Party time.
I put Bastion outside.
Make a survival check as you get closer to check for signs of dragon.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, Keelan, you're the druid?
You have a +15.
I do.
I will use my thingamajigger to give her
Flash
plus
of
5
genius.
to that.
There you go.
Yeah, flash. That's
I'd like to
21
imagine
now.
that she's like trying to track and Bastion's just like bumping into her the whole time. It's like she's
I
like,
feel
why is this so hard? Stop
Like-
touching
Yeah.
me!
she's like, there's some
my-
tracks here, and Bastion just steps on them.
my flash of genius is to just grab Bastion and be like, let her do her thing.
Is she doing something?
The ground around this area is like granite stone hard. So there are really no tracks to speak of. But Keelan, you do see what looks to be like claws that have dug into the ground as a large creature pushes itself forward off its feet, and the claws have kind of dug into the ice a little, and they look like tracks going into the cave. And they're kind of permanently embedded in the ice a little bit. There's only one set there, and it's hard to determine how long they have been there because of the frozen nature around you. They could have been in there a day or 10 days or.
I will point them out to Schnicket because Bastion is not worth the effort.
Schnicket will say, "Look like this the place," and he will spend a spell slot to get 2 Eldritch Cannons out. One of them will be a Force Ballista, and one of them will be a Protector.
I'll walk up to Snickage and say, "Let me go ahead a little bit, scout it out.
Do you want me to
You guys
come
can
with?
No, you guys can stay back about 60, 120 feet. So, if I get the
Okay.
opportunity, I'm striking."
You take this with you. And I give him the Protector to take with him. And I will try to stay exactly 60 feet behind him.
I will do that, and I will also do that.
All right.
4. Oh my god, I'm rolling so bad
I'm gonna
tonight.
try and get the
Bastion
Oh,
will
first hit
also.
off on this thing.
Bastion will say 20 feet back from everybody else.
So, so I want to make sure. So Serene is in the front.
Mhm.
A wide ways
by
in front,
60 feet. 60
by
feet
60
in front.
feet, and then everyone else except for Bastion is 60 feet behind.
Yeah, I'll be a little farther behind because I'm very loud.
Because you're a clanky machine.
Before we split up into our formation, I will use the Protector.
You know what? I'm actually going to change my mind. I'm going
That's
to.
Flame Cannon. Never mind. That's
Thanks,
Force
everybody.
Ballista.
I changed my mind here. I'm going to
There we go.
polymorph into like a squirrel, and I'll go with Serene.
Ooh,
I will not let him.
spicy.
You could put him in your pocket.
I'm so durable.
I don't want Bastion to mess this up.
Oh,
No offense to Bastion, but
offense
Right.
taken. Heavily offense.
if he somehow makes it to where I get spotted, that could be really bad for me.
Well,
So I would not-
here's a question.
Counter argument. What if he gets spotted and Bastion's not there?
DM question.
Mhm.
If Bastion is a squirrel and is in Serene's pocket, will he have to make a stealth check?
He will not. No.
So it's just me having to make a stealth check, Bastion.
Hey, come on, buddy, me and you. It's you and me.
As long as Bastion doesn't have to make a stealth check or any other checks, I'll
Let's
take it with me.
go!
I mean, I was probably gonna stay. Maybe
I would ask you to stay as far back as possible.
even me.
Yes.
I have a stealth of 17.
My lowest stealth can only be a 27.
Jesus.
Bastion and Serene, best friends on the case.
All right. So how you guys doing this?
So just so everyone's clear, you all have 16 temporary hit points.
Let's go!
Oh, that's where we are.
I would be.
You have access to bring out your turret token, Aaron?
Do what now?
Your turret token?
What about it?
Do you have access to drag it on the map, or do I have to
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah, I'm looking for where we are. There we are. All right.
All right.
His turrets won't have to make a stealth check, would they? If one of them's on me.
I think. I would say yes, they would.
Okay, then I won't have the turret on you, but you still have the temp hit points.
Thank you. Do you
So
need me to roll
I'll-
Make
stealth?
I'll leave the protector turret on myself, and I'll put the cannon on Breath.
Go ahead and make a stealth check, Sorain.
Low roll.
You rolled a 2.
I did. I'll check around the side up here. And down there.
So quiet.
Oh, there is ambience, by the way. You just have to turn it up.
Turn it up.
Kind of. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna find new ambience. I don't like that one. It's too low.
I don't know. I thought that was funny. You can turn it up. You know what? Never mind. We're fine.
No. I don't like it.
It's not up to my standards. We're done with this one. There we go.
We can do better.
We're better than this.
That's a little better. By the way, Botify works much better for YouTube links than Threadbow does. Okay,
Does
so
Spotify
you
play YouTube links?
I didn't. You obviously don't read when I ping you, Thomas. I pinged you right as the last game over, and I said, Thomas, Spotify works for YouTube.
You sounded so upset. Obviously, don't check when I ping
Obviously,
you.
don't check when I ping you.
I can't believe you've done this.
Fuck you, you goddamn piece of shit! How dare you?
It's like when that guy said you didn't want to play in our West March.
Yeah. Goddamn motherfucker. But Keelan, you have lesser restoration, correct?
I don't
spell?
think I do. No, I do not.
Oh, okay.
We actually assumed you took it for breath, otherwise he might still be intelligence of like 3.
Right. Okay. I'll add it back to my spell list and remove another one.
I did switch out one of my spells, so I now have Healing Spirit, because I don't have any distance healing spells.
I have a new spell that I just got that I'm going to use. I'm going to be doing a lot of magic.
How long is your dark vision, Srain?
60 feet.
I have no dark vision, I should mention. But I'll be a tiny creature with dark vision, like a
Neither
rat or
do
something.
squirrels.
And is there
Fuck!
anything
I
down
did say I was a
this way?
squirrel. Damn it!
You should have gotten to be like a rat or something.
Do I see any marks or anything to indicate where the dragon might be at?
Make a survival check. It looks like they've gone down here.
Alright. I will sneak up here.
Squirrel Bastion.
Do I need
That's
to
going to
make
be the
another
opening
stealth
move
check?
of combat, throwing Bastion at the dragon.
Oh, please do.
Nah.
I want the dragon to just open his mouth and eat it.
Yeah, throw Bastion inside the dragon's mouth so he can de-transform inside the dragon and tear it up from the inside.
The old Ant-Man Thanos. I actually, I need to cast something, so I need to not be up on him to start.
Tell Serain that after he
Up
throws
on
you at the
him.
dragon.
Up on him.
Well, as soon as when combat starts, we're gonna be right on top of him.
Srain and I have this like unspoken connection where he knows what I need to do. We're doing
Sound
that
a
plus-
little gay.
I
No,
will
we're just best friends.
come up here. Peek around this corner.
Squirrel Bastion, keep up.
Do I need to make another stealth check?
Right, yep.
Okay.
This looks like a network of caves.
Kinda does.
Let's see,
if
where
there's
would
anything
we
down there.
be now?
Hold on, I'll give you one more, too.
I mean, I'm trying to keep Serain in sight.
By the way, the tracks you were following, Serain, appear to end in this room.
Okay.
Once everyone else starts moving in the cavern, I need you all to make stealth checks.
Not including me, I'm assuming.
Okay, not including me. And also your cannons as well.
Well, my cannons are riding on people right now. So, I mean, line of sight, they might have like glowy bits on them or something like that, but they wouldn't be making any auditory noise.
I don't know. Are they intelligent enough to hold perfectly still? Do they move at all?
It's a machine. It wouldn't move unless it needed to.
It's like a cell phone.
More like that robot from Boston Dynamics, like the dog thing. Like, unless it's given a command.
Boy,
it
I
just-
hope they don't have stealth things like those Boston. Those dogs have terrible stealth scores.
That's 16 for me. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Nick, it's all clank, clank, and it's at this moment that they realized When Bastion's not around, Schnicket is almost as loud as Bastion.
Just
And they
couldn't
realize
hear him over
maybe
Bastion before.
maybe they treated Bastion too harshly.
All right.
Well, I
No.
mean, when Bastion moves, he sounds like typewriters eating tinfoil being kicked downstairs.
It's oddly specific.
I love it.
Does
Do I
does
happen
Keelan? Go ahead.
do I happen to see any more tracks up here or any places that where the ice is thinner?
Make a
Assuming that's
survival check.
You know, I'd be looking around too, just to see
Yeah, I
what I
was
could
gonna
see
say
where I'm
that.
at.
Well, you got the back party can make one check with advantage. How's that? Go
I
ahead.
will assist Keelan.
Is this for survival?
Yes. As best you can tell, Serain, you cannot. There you go. That's a better roll. Keelan, you find the set of tracks that Serain originally found that enter this room and stop. As Serain, in this front room, you do not find any other tracks other than the ones you tracked in here.
Alright.
Was there anything that I noticed about the tracks, like that they were kind of taking off, or they just?
They seem to be, as best you can tell, just walking.
Okay.
And they just stop.
What directions
They just
were the
abandoned it.
tracks heading? Like
From the
facing
entrance
them?
to here, and they appear to stop.
Were they like facing any direction? That would give me any hint on which direction they might have been continuing to go, like that way or.
Nope.
Turn
They
back.
literally just appear to stop.
If I look up, is there a giant hole in the ceiling? Or do I see the ceiling?
Make a perception check. There's no light in here, but you think right at the edge of your vision you can see what appears to be the ceiling of this cavern, and it is not open, but it doesn't appear to be stone. It appears to be ice.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit down and just start casting Detect Magic as a ritual.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and move up here. Actually, I would go back over here, tell everyone that there's a few different paths here, and I'm gonna check out each one, so stay back for just a little bit. You didn't know you'll know where to go.
I'm gonna ask him to wait 10 minutes so that I can finish Detect Magic as a ritual.
I'll wait about 5 and then come up here and check this area.
Then I get impatient.
Well, actually, I would ask you if you're going to be following me with that, or you can be staying back here.
I stay back here. I check room you just in once you determine it's safe.
Alright, well, let me check all these other... So while he's doing that, I'll come up here, check down this way first. I'm not going to go far, I'm just going to check down each of these hallways, make sure I don't see
So which one are
anything.
you doing first?
This one up here.
All right.
That looked to lead into another cavern area like this.
Yeah, it looks
as
like
you
it
can
opens
tell.
up into another cavern.
There.
Best you can tell.
I'll then come down here and check this way.
Keelan was gonna look up here when you're done with Serain.
Would you have dark vision, Keelan?
I have my goggles of night.
Ooh.
I know.
How far do they see?
60 feet.
Ooh. All right, let's see.
I look like a nerd, but it's great.
All right, so if you pop around the corner briefly, you can check out this upper room. This is what you will see. Keelan.
I can't imagine we're gonna not see a dragon if there's a dragon, unless it's like invisible or some shit.
I mean, sure. You would think that.
I think it's
I will-
blending in with the ice.
Come down here a little bit to see if I can see the rest of this room.
This is when the locate creature spell would be very handy.
Do I have that? You are making an excellent point. I think I have that.
Except for divination magic doesn't work in the morn months.
Oh. Is it, it would be divination, yeah.
It is divination, and I do have it though. But it's also my 1 4th level spell.
I'll come back and check this way next.
So it looks like
Oh.
either this or this is the main chamber.
And then there's another way over here to the right, which could lead farther up.
Over where to the right? Oh,
Oh yeah, over here. Yeah, maybe.
I come back and tell you all that, and I say I'm gonna go check this path up here.
Is my detect magic done, Brian?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait till his detect magic's done before I move any farther up this way.
I'm gonna come into this room, and I am going to scan the room thoroughly, looking for anything magical.
Well, the entire place has a little bit of an aura of magic to it. But other than the constant, well, what we said with detect magic is you will basically detect magic will tell you the presence of magic within 30
I'm
feet.
using my action to look for specific hotspots.
There is nothing that you can see specifically that radiates magic for you to use an action on other than your compatriots and their specific items.
Okay. I will move into this room over here and do the same thing.
While I was doing that, I'm checking up here.
And then I'll move into this room up here and do the same thing.
One second. This cavern that you're walking into, Serene, is very large and tall. You actually cannot see the roof or the ceiling of the cavern as you walk in.
Do I hear anything, like breathing of a dragon or something?
Make a perception check.
Wow.
He's so perceptive.
He's very perceptive. You do very, very faintly hear the echoing of a deep, slow breath echoing throughout this chamber.
Does it sound like a sleeping creature to me?
I don't know if you would know that, but it isn't. It is.
It sounds relaxed.
It is long and relaxed. Yes.
Okay. I would come back, tell Keelan that I hear it up here, and I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna tell him not to go into the room. I'm gonna go in and try and find it as quietly as possible.
I would unpolymorph and I would hang out outside, and I would ready the spell, Conjure Elemental.
You're sitting right where you are.
I would go back a little bit.
So you're sitting in the hallway then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Keelan would move up next to Bastion.
Yep. Like we all
I would, assuming that these are something I could hide behind, I would come up here.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Alright. And I want to use one of my lucky dice to roll another d20.
Oh.
18 plus 17.
35.
Yeah, 35.
All right.
Pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Lucky bastard.
Serene disappears into the ethereal realm.
All right.
Do
Where are you
I
going now?
guess I'll keep on going along the outskirts.
All right. 1 second here.
Oh, I don't have dark vision. That's a problem.
That's a problem now.
If only you had some super cool glasses. Like me.
Some super nerd glasses.
Yeah, nerd. What's more important, vision or looking like a nerd? At least you can't. At least I don't have to see you looking like a nerd.
You know what the best thing is I feel like Bastion is saying that, like, not at Keelan.
I will say, by the way, Marcus, that the surprised condition applies when a creature is not aware of you, like you specifically. If it were aware of Bastion, for example, and attacked him, and then you attacked it, it would still be surprised by you, because it's the same as like being invisible.
Okay. And no one here has invisibility spell, do they?
I don't.
Nope. That's the other campaign.
Right. Do I hear the breathing more clearly?
Now that you've kind of heard it, you kind of hear it all around. It's like echoing through the chambers a little bit.
Yeah, it'd be hard to pinpoint.
Right, and it's very, very faint. You only barely heard it at all, and now you're still barely hearing it. So you're not really able to pinpoint it.
I'm gonna come up to here. Actually, I would look around this corner first as I move up.
We're not doing exact. I'm just eyeballing about 60 feet each time. We don't need to be draconian about it.
But we're gonna fight a dragon.
And then I would move up here.
Well done.
Well played, madam.
Thank you.
Maybe it's like the dragon from Shrek, and we just need to bring it a donkey.
Bastion,
Maybe.
go.
If you guys would have thought about that ahead of time.
Wow, fuck you, man. I'm just out here living my best life.
I mean, polymorph into a donkey, Bastion.
It's a
Oh
good
no,
thing.
I just thought he was an ass.
It's a good thing.
Oh!
It's a good
She's
thing.
on fire tonight.
It's a good thing that It's a good thing Bastion's the group punching bag because he's the only one who can fucking keep this many hits.
True.
I'll reveal more for you because you can actually see me in 1 second.
Love you, buddy.
Stop laughing at your own joke.
I see gold!
I need you to make another stealth check, alright?
Okay.
30.
Alright. Second here. Second. Sorain, you kind of crouch around the edge of this cavern and just briefly peek into this room here, and it appears you have located the dragon's hoard. You see piles and piles of coins, items, gems, weapons, all just kind of strewn into this large cavern.
We're gonna be so rich. I'm gonna be able to afford to put sorewood on my airship and make it fly.
I will come up here a little farther. And does the echoing of the breathing, is it any louder over here?
1 second.
Can Serain just get the sword and then we just leave?
I mean, you never know, right?
There's that possibility too. I hadn't considered that. But that amount of money!
I'm just in here taking one coin at a time, putting in a bag of holding. Makes no sound. 3 hours later, I come back. Hey guys, I got all the treasure.
I don't know if the bag of holding can hold that much gold.
Great,
No,
I'm
actually,
making another bag.
you guys remember, you guys got an extra cart, remember? You specifically
yeah.
said in the military encampment, we want to find an extra cart to take with us. So you were towing an extra cart.
Yep.
So somewhere outside, as close as you could get to here, I would imagine, you actually have a cart.
And well, not to mention the Sticket's wagon on
The
its
wagon
own.
and the bag of holding. Yep. So you guys have
And
a.
Schnicket's wagon has void storage, which is basically like a bag of holding too. So we can carry a lot.
Alright, sorry, here 1 second. I'm also going to reveal another area too, because you would have seen that as well. Sorain, you're walking into this room. You're listening to the relaxed, deep, calm breathing, and as soon as you step past the threshold into that room, you guys hear this deafening roar of anger echo throughout the cavern. And we're gonna have you roll initiative.
Oh no.
Did he have a magical ward that you stepped on, maybe?
Maybe. I thought about that after I stepped in this room, though. Check for something like that, but it's too late.
If you wouldn't have been able to see it, even if he had it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't get to keep that roll. My initiative was 14. Does he see the dragon now?
More of the dragons on the ceiling in the chamber.
It's actually just a really loud speaker. Again, and
Somebody's
then
just
like,
been dicking with you guys this whole.
yeah.
Is that everybody? We're missing somebody.
Oh, me, sorry. Yeah, I got distracted looking at some of my stuff on my sheet. I opened it to roll initiative and then I got sidetracked.
That's sidetrack.
Oh, no, I don't know. Fucking select it. There we go. I did it. Wow, it's pretty good for me.
Hey, you're going before me, buddy. Good job.
Do I get to
Oh.
use my held action?
I was almost gonna ask if you went before the dragon, but that would be funny. If the dragon had worse decks than you.
Lorraine, you're fairly certain, did something that angered somebody. And you hear the roar. It does echo from this chamber, is where it's loudest.
Which chamber?
The
The
main
big one.
chamber that Sorain's been putzing around in.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately, I'm all the way in the back of this train.
Schnicket would have moved to be out of your way, so he'll be... Schnicket wants to go in either last or second to the last.
I feel like I should have mentioned it before now, but it was fine. I wanted the reason why Keelan is where she is she was gonna have an arrow ready, just in case.
How high is this tunnel?
The one you're in?
Yeah.
The one you're in is about as high as it is wide, so 12 feet.
Okay, so yeah, there's room for me to have flown over with my winged boots. Okay, and as I creep in here, I got about 5 more feet, but I've got 120 feet of perfectly good dark vision, so it should completely reveal everything in this cavern to me.
Yes,
Can
it
somebody
should.
give me some light, please?
Give yourself light.
It takes an action. I don't want to spend my turn doing light.
The roof of this appears to be, or ceiling I should say, appears to be approximately 100 feet high.
Uh-huh.
And clinging to the ceiling of this cavern is a large two-headed white dragon, both heads staring at somebody that tripped their horde alarm.
Can you see me though?
You'll find out, I guess, won't you?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't look that scary.
It's new. I should've
Blue
found
eyes,
it
white
beside the
dragon.
Walls.
So pretty.
Where'd you get that art, Brian? It's so pretty.
Google. Good old Google.
It looks like something out of Fizzbands.
120 feet up, you say?
100 feet up.
100 feet up.
That very could well be from Fizzbands. Fizzbands added in a bunch of like multi-headed dragons.
Could be. I got it, I'm pretty sure, before it came out, but it could have been like a teaser art or something that was released on it.
It's very pretty.
Okay, well, I got 5 more feet. So let's see, would I be 90-ish feet away from this thing?
So
in the
remember,
air?
we're doing half up, and so if it's 100 feet up, you have to add 50 to whatever your distance is.
So 55, so 105. Okay, a little
Right,
too
so
far.
whatever the distance is, plus 50.
What can I do in the meantime? Not
I
much.
think would Eldritch Blast get him?
Yeah.
Not sure you want to open with that though.
You seem so disappointed when he suggested Eldritch. You're like, yeah, I guess.
D&D metal.
I know, right? You know, it's too far for that, too far for that, too far for Hex, it's too far for everything. Except for Eldritch Blast. Alright, why not? I will go ahead and Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll the hit. 17 misses, 22 hits, and 12 misses.
Let's see. Now adds my... let's see. Now I've got this now. So it's gonna add 5.
When you cast it, add your charisma modifier on the damage it deals. Okay, cool.
Oh, no, wait. I did that all wrong. Plus charisma. There we go.
That dragon's bigger than large, isn't he?
That dragon is definitely bigger than large. So 16 then?
Mm-hmm. And I would like to hold... Can I hold a bonus action spell?
I don't believe so.
I think it takes your reaction to hold a spell. And you could hold a spell that was a bonus action. Like you can hold
Ready
healing
action
word.
stage, you choose the action response. I'm sure there's blah 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 blah. Probably not, because under the bonus action description it says you can only take one action bonus action on your turn. You must choose which bonus action you use when more than one is available. Basically, it's a gray area. I'll say sure.
I'm gonna hold Hex for when he comes within 90 feet of me.
All right, fair
and
enough.
that'll be it for me. I'll be trying to look very obviously upward at it, as everybody else. Johnson.
I'm blind, I'm blind.
For its lair action, Haze of Death.
Oh.
Oh no.
Sounds lovely.
Oh no, double breath weapon. Oh, wall of ice. Oh, we're fucked. Good luck. Good luck to their Serene.
Keelan?
Shink.
Okay. Well, that changes my plan a little bit. Oh, I should have done that before. Damn it. Okay, well, I'm going to use my action to cast Flame Arrows on my cleaver.
All right.
And, yeah, that I think is everything I can do.
Bastion. Actually, what's your dexterity?
Yeah, come on, Brian.
I just want to double check. It is a dragon. He's not super deck.
The dragon goes before me.
He has a plus
It has-
0. Are you negative?
Yes.
I feel like you're asking just to be insulted. I feel like you know the answer.
The dragon. Let's see. I gotta make sure we do this right. Can you go?
I have a 7 dex.
Flies to here.
Even after
Lands
I
on-
hit him for that whole 11
Yep.
damage, he's still...
Even after that, lands on the ground. And will attack Tony. Each creature of dragon's choice that is in 20 feet of it. Is at the start. Wait, hold on. Each creature within 20 feet of the dragon. Yep. So it uses prideful presence. Yep. So you need to make a Wisdom saving throw DC 16 or become frightened.
Wow, it flew 120 feet down to him? Or 100?
I'm gonna use my lucky feet.
It actually
my-
flew 80 feet. It has a fly speed of 80. It flew back 80 feet. I'm
But
sorry, say that
wasn't it
again. Mark.
Wasn't it 100 feet in the air?
I'm using another one of my lucky things. Another luck point. So it's 21.
Okay. Actually, yeah, you're right. I kind of calculated because our kind of fuzzy method way of doing that. So it would put it in something more like here. Yeah, say about there.
Did it come
Well,
within 90 feet of me during that process of flying down?
Nope, because it flew the opposite direction of you.
See, how far up is it?
Well, it basically literally dropped to the ground. So actually,
Okay.
yeah, then it would be within 90 feet, right? So I get your X-blade off. Yep.
No.
Would we have to make that too? Because we're all within 120 feet of it? And
Does it
aware
know
of
we're
it?
there?
But it's not really a. Let's see.
And
Yeah,
aware
we
of
do.
it.
Yeah, we're aware of it,
I
right?
would,
You're
I would
aware of it,
suspect
yes.
it was aware of me.
It is definitely aware of Jay, so it would have to.
No,
make...
it's if we are aware of it, not if it is aware of
Oh.
us.
Yeah.
But it also says of the dragon's choice. So the dragon
Oh.
can't choose for you to be affected if it's not implicitly aware that that you're there.
That's true.
So Jason and Marcus definitely. It basically it is aware there are people here, but it's not quite sure how many and who. So just the two of you.
We both passed. We're not afraid.
Nice. And now it will make its attacks. Let's see. Yeah,
Does it have a 15-foot reach?
It does indeed.
Wow.
We're in danger.
Well, of course we are. Fighting a
Oh.
two-headed dragon.
I feel like Serene's about to oceanic at 300 gold pieces.
18 on the first one and 15 on the second one.
I will defensive duelist the first one so it misses.
Ooh,
Nice.
So just the last one hits.
A 26? Really? The 26 will miss?
I have cloak of displacement, so it's at
Oh, the
disadvantage.
cloak of displacement. Nice. So 17 will miss. Okay, so you didn't take the 15 damage, and you can have that. Oh, you can only use the reaction once, right?
Yeah,
Nice. Okay, so 15.
but I had 16 10 points.
Oh, there you go. So still one temporary hit point.
Oh, did we get temporary hit points?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, I gave 16 temporary hit points to
Ooh.
everyone right before we went in.
Nice.
Breath. I'm sorry, Bastion.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
And I wish I could tell you that I'm memeing, but I'm like,
Yeah, no, it's,
Not-
it's genuine, I know.
Brathsgen.
I'm gonna summon Geralt the Fire Elemental 90 feet in
Geralt.
front of me.
The wall's opaque, right? We can see through it?
I don't have to see through it.
Oh, alright.
It's just
Okay.
somewhere within 90. How close can I get?
fire elemental, right?
I can get pretty close.
Yeah, you're right up
Yeah,
on him.
it's a Geralt the Fire Elemental.
I like how Bastion just like has decided these elementals he summons are his friends. Just wants to keep calling them back.
They are. And they're
Of course
useful.
they are, buddy.
They're so useful.
Well, no one's doubting that they're useful.
And then I'll move up to the wall, and that's my turn.
All right. We need to roll initiative for your fire elemental, right? Oh, it's too bad. Well, if you wanted, ideally, to go right after him.
Well, at least it goes before the dragon.
Hold on. How's that?
Perfect.
Unless you're gonna move, schnick it.
I did move. I moved up to the wall.
Excellent.
I don't know if Dispel Magic would work on that wall or not.
You don't.
And I can't get within melee to try because other people are in the way. But what I can do is cast Wall of Fire.
All right.
I'm gonna cast that. The spell save DC should be 18, not 17. That's weird.
But I don't
Eh.
think it can make a dexterity saving throw because it's a wall.
Right, and I'm
You're gonna
going
put
to
it on the wall, I assume.
I'm going to surround the wall with the Wall of Fire.
So what's the damage on the wall?
It is 5d8.
Nice. Go ahead and roll damage.
But the wall's about to disappear. So much spell.
That's 22 doubled, I believe.
But it's vulnerable, so the wall melts away in front of you, and there's a firewall left in its place.
I will immediately drop Firewall.
I figured as much.
Gerald gives me a bunch of light too, so that I can see the dragon now.
Good to know.
Okay.
And I will use the Eldritch Cannon on Breath to fire at yon dragon.
Okay.
I'm guessing a 14 is not going to hit,
You
so...
are correct, sir.
Oh, that's it for me!
Haze of Death will use a legendary action to cast Ray of Frost at Thorane. I assume a 15 will miss.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Alright. Speaking of Thorane.
Alright, I'm going to pull out my bow, dip some poison in it, and shoot it at the dragon.
You'll be at disadvantage because you're in melee with it.
Well, and also,
You're-
you pass the thing, right? I would say you're afraid, but you actually will do
Am I disadvantaged since...
You're in its melee range, you'd be at disadvantage.
this. Yes, that is accurate.
Ah. And never mind, I don't do that. I instead go up to the dragon and attack with my rapier.
Okay. A 19 will not hit. Is that it for you?
Let's
Disengage
see.
and run. That's what I would do.
That's what I thought you were gonna do, actually.
Yeah. Let's see, I was back here, so that'd be 10 up, disengage, go back around here. Actually,
We get to see more of the gold pile. Oh, maybe
yeah,
not.
I would go back there.
Run deeper
And-
into its horde. That's not gonna anger it at all.
Brian, the way you said that makes me feel like it wasn't genuine.
Alternatively, instead of disengaging, you could run around the corner and then dive into the gold and try to bury yourself and hide.
you could Scrooge McDuck it.
That's
Yeah.
one method of hiding, just jangling everywhere.
And that's it.
Okay. Haze of Death will use a legendary action to tail attack Gerald. $22. I assume it hits. Actually, I know it hits. I'm asking. For 19 damage.
The dragon takes fire damage now, though.
It does.
I don't know how much.
It is 1d10. Yes, 1d10. By the way, to take advantage of that light, you need to be within 60 feet of that guy.
Well, the thing you're hitting needs to be within 60
No,
feet of it.
Bastion, because he's relying on the light from the fire elemental. He
Yeah.
doesn't have dark vision. It extends 60 feet. So just
Well, right, but he would be able to see the fire elemental and the dragon to cast a spell at the dragon,
absolutely.
even from back there.
Breath.
All right. Well, I will go ahead and float on in. Let's see. 30 feet. It's just outside my Blade's curse range.
I apologize. We're going to retcon a little bit. This is for Serene.
Darn it. Sorry. 1 second. 30 feet. Yeah.
Hold on.
Don't tell me this dragon has Sentinel.
No.
Okay, good.
When you went up to him and attacked, this would have applied, so you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's dirt nasty, Brian.
So the points of exhaustion are removed if you move further from 5 feet away.
So I don't have exhaustion then?
You do not.
Okay.
But if you stay next to him, you will.
You would have for the thing, and if you would have stayed next to him, you would have. And now you guys are aware of the effect.
Okay.
So would Gerald have to do that same thing?
Yes, unless he's immune to exhaustion, which he is. Yes, he's immune to exhaustion.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast again.
All right. Miss, or hit, miss, miss.
All right. 12 damage, 10 force, 2 necrotic, if that matters. And then I will go ahead and use Action Surge, and I'll do that again.
All right. Hit, hit, miss.
We know it's AC now. Because I believe in 19 missed earlier.
17 force damage and 6 necrotic damage.
All right.
And that will end my turn. Floating about 15 feet up off the ground at this point. If that matters.
Wonder if I should cast Ice Storm on this thing, or Cone of Cold.
Right?
Definitely.
It will use its legendary action to tail attack Gerald again.
No, Gerald!
And then still take damage.
You son of a bitch, leave him alone!
I like the fact that Bastion gets like emotional too.
About the fire elemental.
He was my child.
For the lair action,
You killed my son!
for its lair action, he will use Falling Shards. Everyone has to make a dexterity save, DC 14, or take 3d6 piercing damage as ice falls from the ceilings all around you.
Question. I am in the tunnel.
Does not matter. You are in his lair.
Okay.
Oh, I can't believe how low I rolled on that.
Don't forget, your spear still gives you that if you declare it ahead of time.
I did. I took proficiency on it. Otherwise, that wouldn't have been a +8 to a dex save.
It's true. Fair enough.
And now that ability is gone for the rest of the fight.
So anybody who failed it takes 12 piercing damage.
Actually, Brath, you will pass because I will flash of genius you.
Nice.
Are you close enough? Does it have a range?
I don't think so.
Double check. Because you're 45 feet away. You said you're 10 feet up in the air, so you're 45 feet away.
30 feet. Never mind.
Yeah. That's okay. I was resistant to it. I honestly shouldn't have even used my ability for it. That was silly.
So
But-
12 piercing damage.
Oh, it's not cold damage. It's
It
piercing.
is not cold damage. It's
Okay.
piercing damage. Now it is Gerald's turn.
Get him,
Oh, and-
Gerald!
And I believe you need to make a concentration check to keep control of Gerald. But
Oh, fuck.
And I need to make a con check for Hex.
I'm so concentrated.
Oh yeah. I'm fine.
I assume you're going to have Gerald attack that thing.
Yeah, Gerald's gonna attack. Gerald's gonna fucking get him.
He's going to miss, and he's going to hit
Get him, Gerald.
for 9.
Get him,
fire
Gerald.
He's on
damage.
fire.
Yes, Gerald's on fire.
I'm gonna forget that. Can you give him an on fire token? Because otherwise I'm gonna forget.
Can an ice dragon be on fire?
If the target is a creature,
Is...
It wouldn't be the power thing, probably just part that Gerald hit.
All right, I'm going to meet you in the middle. It will not take a full action to douse it. He will sacrifice one of his attacks to douse it.
I'll take it.
Is that it for Gerald?
That's it for Gerald. I think it's all Gerald can do. Gerald's pretty useless.
Keelan.
Okay, she is gonna
Save
move.
him!
No, she's gonna move up and then over. I know it's gonna take probably difficult terrain to get through Schnicket, right? To kind of squeeze through here.
Yes, for the one square, huh?
Okay, then that would just, yeah, she would get there.
Hey, do you have? Sorry to interrupt, but Bastion, do you have Warcaster?
No.
Okay, and then I'm retroactively, because I'm leveling up, giving you a magic thing that I would have done on the journey called a Mind Sharpener that gives you advantage on saving throws for concentration checks.
Cool.
Sorry about that, Nicole. Please go ahead.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot twice. So 19 and 24.
The 19 misses and the 24 hits.
Ugh. Oh. No, I wouldn't have advantage yet. Okay, so the 24 hits. And then there's an additional 1d6 of fire damage, but I'll roll damage for this. Yeesh. So 26. And then
You did not like that?
and then an additional 5 fire damage.
Right.
And then I think as a bonus action, I am going to magically become invisible.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Headed for you?
Yes?
Alright. He is going to...
Would his frightful presence come into play again?
Here. Once you have succeeded on it, you're immune to it. So those of
Yeah,
you who have don't
it keeps activating until you succeed. I
Right.
think.
So, but there's only 2 people who've rolled for it.
Correct, but he hasn't used it yet.
Okay.
Make sure I'm doing this right.
I also just love the idea of Serain like spending his turn just digging through the pile of gold.
Oops. Hold on.
Where's he aiming that?
Wherever he wants.
16d8. Jesus.
Does it go around corners?
Yes, it does. And
It
even in
doesn't
this
say
case,
it
do-
does.
doesn't need to go around corners anyway, even if it takes a straight shot.
I'm kind of around a corner.
Yeah, we get it. He can hit all of us with it.
I really just wanted to turn it for effect, though, but the damn thing is so big I can't find the little turning spot. Oh, there
Yep.
it is. There we go. Be something like... Anyway, everybody down there.
Bastion just ran away.
But specifically Bastion.
Oh, you're dragging Bastion with it.
Did Bastion go away? Did I get Bastion?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Not only did I get him, but I moved him to another layer. Bye, Bastion.
Hit him so hard he went into a different layer.
Oh, hey, did he take his fire damage from being
Ooh.
He did.
elemental thing?
I will
Oh, I
flash
never
of genius
couldn't even
myself.
have made that. I got a natural 20 and I still couldn't make it.
Good thing it's cold damage. Whew.
I'm flash of geniusing it to make myself pass.
Alright.
I'm in there too, right? Yeah, I definitely am.
I bet you Bastion's going to absorb elements.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. That's a good idea. I'm gonna absorb elements. And while I absorb elements, I will activate Aberration Ward as well.
That
Don't forget about your
Thanks.
temporary hit points, but if you pass, you take 33
34.
damage. If you fail, or 34. If you fail, you take 67.
Okay, 67 halved is 34 math. So there goes my tempo.
34 minus
Goes
16.
My Abjuration Ward. That means I take 9. 1, 6.
I take 18 to my hit points, I think. if
I
did my
I
math
lost all
right.
my temp health and my Abjuration Word is gone, but I only took 9.
1 second here.
sounds great for everybody else.
Yeah.
I know. Don't you need a concentration? Do you still change visible? Is it a concentration thing?
Oh, I need to.
I don't think hers is. I don't think it's a spell.
No, mine's not a spell, but I do need to do concentration
For
your-
fire
for
arrows.
my arrows. Yeah.
Everybody has a spell.
Oh no,
it
that's
needs to go and make
Constitution.
Does he? But does
Yeah, Constitution is
Yeah, that's right.
it. He can
Brian-
make an opportunity attack.
yeah, I was gonna say, does Gerald get an opportunity attack? Excellent.
He does, and he misses.
So I took 33, so the...
It's okay, Gerald. You tried your
But I
best.
have Warcaster. The DC would
you
be
would have
half of
advantage
that,
on it, but it'd
so it was 17. So 18 is my save, so I do remain
Excellent.
concentrating on Hex. Woo!
All right, and that is it for his turn. Bastion
How high up is he?
on the ground.
Oh, perfect. I will summon Terrence, the Earth Elemental, right here. So I lose control of Gerald, so he will attack at random.
Well, hopefully he attacks the dragon. The dragon's what's been attacking him, so.
So there's Terrence, and I can't summon any more of my sons, unfortunately.
How many more sons do you have?
I can summon a Water Elemental son and an Air Elemental son,
Damn, son!
and I'll move 50 feet this way.
Where did my initiative box go? Oh, there it is. Great. All right, is that it for you?
Actually, excuse me. I will Action Surge,
Okay.
and then I will shoot the Lightning Bolt through this guy.
Oh, huzzah! That is a DC 15, if I recall correctly.
DC 15 Dex save.
Oh, I apologize. Like I said, there's a lot of crap on this guy's thing. I have to retcon something. You may want to redo it, so to hold that thought.
Oh no. A living cone of cold. That's so mean, though.
So it would have been basically right where he blasted his icy breath.
I'm still gonna do the same thing.
Okay, well, we're gonna move your elemental over then.
Okay. I would have summoned him between. No, actually, I would have summoned him between Schnicket and
Like
the
there?
to protect Sneaky Boy.
But if you
Aw.
wanted to, you could also like do the lightning bolt.
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
so
yeah. I
go
would have done the
both,
lightning here then,
and then
I would
continue
run.
moving if you wanted to.
Yep,
or
I'd do
whatever.
that.
Here's the
I'll be like
bolt.
Terrence protect Schnicket. That's a fail. And that's a success. So this thing takes 15 and this guy takes 8. And this thing gets an opportunity attack, pretty sure. My son is protecting my best friend.
And okay, he actually can't make attacks. So there is no.
Oh, okay.
opportunity.
So yeah, I would tell Terrence follows my orders. I would say Terrence protect Schnicket, and then Gerald doesn't follow my orders, but Bash is still going to say to him, defeat the dragon.
All right. For its legendary action, at the end of your turn, he will use his wing attack.
Is it slavery to summon elementals from their planes and magically force them to do your bidding?
I mean, isn't that what
Yeah.
elemental binding is on all the elemental airships and wagons and things that is done throughout Eberron? As you're enslaving an elemental to power your ship for you?
That got dark.
Ooh, I passed.
I mean, right? That's you too, Keelan, I think.
Yeah. I was sorry, I got distracted.
You passed, Breath?
Oh my
I
gosh.
did.
22?
I did.
DC
Oh, wait.
22.
You're right.
You just assumed you passed
I
because
read
that's
it
a
at
high
15.
number.
I read it as 15. That's my bad.
So 19 bludgeoning damage, and you're all knocked prone.
I'm up in the air, so
So you're prone. You are floating sideways.
sure.
Schnicket.
You're gonna kind of hate me a little bit for this one, Brian. So I'm
course.
sorry. But Schnicket is going to pull his.
Oh, actually,
Go ahead.
we also needed to have your cannons make deck saves or con saves for the dragon breath.
Oh yeah.
They could very easily both be destroyed.
Yeah.
Do the cannons get tip hit points as well?
No, I don't think so.
So cannon 1 passes and takes 30 whatever damage it was. Cannon 2, we'll say top to bottom. So the one that's on you passes and has like 12 hit points left, and the one on Wrath.
I think I might have their hit points wrong too. I haven't updated those in a long time. Let me see how many hit points they're supposed to have.
So 67 on the top one, 34 or 3, whatever it is on the bottom one.
Isn't it like 5 times your level?
I think so. Let me see. Eldritch Cannon. Magical object. It's so much text.
The cannon has an AC of 18 and number of hit points equal to 5 times your artificer level.
So what level are we? 17?
17, so it's 85.
85. Okay. So they're both still
A
up.
lot of hit points for a fucking little cannon. Good lord.
Yeah. Let me fix that on their
He's
character
really good
sheet.
at making those things now, you know?
Kidding. So top one took 67, bottom one took 30.
Hit points 85. Okay, top one took how many? 67?
7?
So that would put it at what? 85 minus 67, so 17, right?
Sounds right.
And that was the top one took that much?
Top one, huh? The one on.
Eh.
Yeah, okay.
And the bottom one took how much? Okay.
34.
This is 33, so 85 minus 33 is 52.
Sounds right.
All right. Okay, my turn?
Yep.
Okay. Schnicket will take his pack of Tinker's tools and just kind of empty the bag onto the ground real quick, and then he will cast Animate Objects on them.
Okay, so what is the.
I will link the spell. There's going to be 10 objects.
So let's see, add character. They are...
I'm only ever going to use tiny ones, so you don't need to add the others.
I wasn't planning on it, so we'll start here. I'm going to ask you to tell me what they have in a moment.
Okay.
Alright. Is it a construct? What is it?
I believe it would classify as a construct.
Tiny construct. Unaligned. Armor class?
Armor class is 18.
Hit point?
Hit points. Oh, I'm not sure.
Gotta have hit points.
20.
20, there you go. Speed.
30 feet. Flying.
Flying. Attributes.
It has a con of 10, intelligence and wisdom of 3, charisma is 1.
What about strength and dex?
I think it's... Let's see. I'm trying to see, and it... Let me find like an actual like website link. Because it looks like that's missing.
The AC, hit points, dex, strength, actually determined by its size. Okay, so a size, it's tiny, right? Tiny
Strength of 4, dex of 18.
There you go. Strength of 4, dex of 18. Oops.
They do 1d4 plus 4 damage, and they have a plus 8 to hit.
So I don't think it has any vulnerabilities or resistances or skills or anything like that, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
Right. And so it has
I mean,
one
it would,
action?
Each has 1 attack action. Yep. But I mean, I think I have to command them as a group. I don't know if I can command them individually.
Sure. So what is the, I assume 5 feet melee?
5 feet melee. They do have blind sight out to 30 feet, and they're blind beyond that.
All right. Hold on 1 second here. You said
It's
they have plus 8 to hit?
Plus 8 to hit. And it says the damage, I mean, that's a little bit vague. It's physical.
No,
whether
no,
it would be
1d4
bludgeoning.
plus 4.
Right, it's 1d4 plus 4. The type is physical.
Bludgeoning.
Right, it could be bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, depending on the type. And with Tinker's tools, I would imagine it could be any of the 3, so whichever one you just want to go with.
Now, it says physical damage. Does that specify not magical damage?
It doesn't specify not magical damage. I don't know. It's a spell doing damage. Like, Catapult does physical damage, but it's magical physical damage, right?
Right, but it doesn't specify anywhere. Well, let's hit the old Googler. Dude,
Yeah,
I assume it would be magical.
do magical damage. No, the damage is not magical.
Okay.
Yep. There's your there's your token, by the way. Can't see it. They're Tinker Tools.
I don't see it.
How can you not see it? I just made it huge.
Oh, that. Okay. Okay, gotcha.
It's a massive.
Yeah.
All right, let me just.
They don't have to be very big or anything, and I basically just give them an order, and they carry out the order until the order is done. And I'm gonna point to the living cone of cold and say, "Kill that thing."
And how many of them do you get with your first
10.
round? With 10 of them. Actually, hold on a minute. We're just gonna put them on your initiative.
Yeah, I mean that's when they would go, I think.
All right. Do they summon back here? Yeah, because you would have just animated them into your bag, right?
Yeah, I just dumped my bag on the ground and summoned them.
There you go.
And they're all gonna go to this thing and just surround it and beat the fuck out of it.
In just a minute, you can do all of that yourself. Hold on a second.
Okay. I probably should have gotten with you beforehand and set this up. That's my bad.
Alright, ain't no thing. If you would have done a bunch of different size objects, then I would have just had the dragon eat you. But since you only did
Sure.
one,
Nah, I mean, tiny's the best one.
I agree.
The hardest to hit. Get the most attacks.
There you go.
That
You
might
now
be the
have
longest turn we've ever had.
You now have a character sheet for animated Tinker Tool.
Alright. They're all gonna surround this thing. And since they're tiny, they can move through and around objects without an issue. I can't control this last one at the bottom, it looks like, for some reason.
You should be able to, little bastard. And it's because he's halfway in the wall. There you go.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright. So. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It has an AC of 15.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits, 2 of which are crits. So, do I click on that for damage? Yep, so there's 7. Okay, so that's
58.
Okay, 58 damage.
As the tiny hammers and saws and various other tools from your tool bag fly in and attack this kind of amorphous like form of an animated spell, they seem to do no damage whatsoever.
Ah, I was afraid of that. Well, I'll have the Eldritch Cannon shoot it then.
Okay.
That does force damage. I've got that on my actual character sheet.
Now I've got to go steal a quote from the earlier conversation.
So 16 force damage.
Well, you got to roll to hit first, right?
It's
Well,
a
15,
16.
oh, you're right. You're the hits. Okay, so 16. Great. Oops, hold on. That did not do what I was supposed to do. There we go. All right, is that all for you?
That is it.
All right. Haze of Death is going to use his legendary action. To make a tail attack on Bastion. 33.
Oh, actually, I would not have been able to make that Eldritch Cannon attack.
Because Terrence is in the way.
No. The Eldritch Cannon is on Brath, but it's a bonus action to command it to attack.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
So you're not gonna shield it or anything?
Shield wouldn't do it, unfortunately.
You sure? For 16 bludgeoning damage?
It feels like you're rubbing it in here, Brian. It's just one hit. Let's
Come
calm
on,
down
bring
here.
it standing.
So are you saying Bastion's getting hit multiple times during this fight already? It just started.
Listen, everybody, let's take a step back for a moment and let's just calm down.
Lorraine?
Bastion's unkillable.
If I were to move up and then bonus action hide,
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Brian. Would that be a disadvantage because I am prone?
No, because it was a melee attack. He has a range of 20 feet with his tail. So it's an
Oh,
advantage.
fuck!
because
Never
you're
mind.
prone.
All right, that's worse.
say I came up to here, did bonus action hide, would I then be able to step out and shoot at advantage?
Possibly.
Assuming I do actually get hide for one.
Sure. I mean, you're likely to.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure that's how that worked.
Yep.
Yeah, I will bonus action hide.
Yep. You have successfully hidden.
Alright, I will step out and shoot with my short bow.
All right. A 15 or 17 does not hit.
Okay. I will then use the rest of my movement speed to go back here. Actually, I'll move forward just a little bit. That's it.
He's going to move here.
Bastion needs to make concentration on element.
I don't think I can fail that anymore.
Oh wait, Bastion dropped his concentration on Gerald, didn't he?
I don't know. I'm invisible, Brian.
He's actually not going after you. He's going after Bastion, but you're going to get caught in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you know. Okay.
I would have
You're
moved
just going
over
to your
here, so-
collateral damage dealing.
Okay. Well, this might down Keelan.
Whew, thank God.
Yup.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, wait.
You passed.
You
I
passed.
pass. Okay.
So
I have to make it.
37,
That was my concentration check, so I have to make another one for this thing.
which you also pass. So 18 damage each. Cold
Uh,
damage, and you're both grappled.
I'll cast Absorb Elements.
Okay.
So I take 9.
I mean, I guess make little saves for your two little swarms here, because they would be caught in it too.
Can I just say, Brian, I have taken 102 damage in one round.
I mean, it is an ancient two-headed dragon corrupted by crazy magic, right?
True.
Maybe you should just have a higher armor class.
I hope you die.
Aaron, make 2 con saves for your little swarms right here.
You said he'd be right back.
Well, in that case, I'll roll them. First one passes, actually. Second one fails. So second
Both
one,
of them got hit?
yeah, they're caught in it. They're, whatever the spell is touching, they're caught in it. Terrence.
Oh, right.
Terrence follows my orders, and I told him to protect Schnicket, so however you would interpret that, Brian.
I think he would attack the living spell. Makes sense to me.
Cool.
Closest bad guy. Find his character sheet buried over here somewhere.
Get him, Terry!
He hits twice,
Terry's beating the shit out of him. Get him, Terry.
but he doesn't do magical damage, so neither of those will do any damage.
You did your best, Terry, and I respect that.
Ath.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Finger of Death. So you can make a
I assume on the dragon.
a DC 19 con save. Not the hex damage, but just the.
But
Well,
on the
actually,
dragon,
would it do hex damage? Let's see.
It should, yeah.
By the way, the thingy killed one of your swarms.
Just one?
Whenever you hit it with an attack. So no, this is a spell.
Does this mean you're going to be out of Tinker Tools after this battle if they all die?
I can make them, like, for free.
So yeah, it would just be the 60 necrotic damage for a DC 19 con save.
On the dragon.
On the dragon, yes. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yep. Now you got to burn them though, right?
Yep. Yeah. Still 30 necrotic damage.
Nice.
Do I feel like that's doing a normal amount, or does it seem like it bothers him
That
less?
seemed like it did a normal amount of damage, and he did not particularly like that.
No. But I will go ahead and also then, as a bonus action, use my Hexblade's Curse on him.
Which will do it. Oh,
Just applies my Hexblade Curse to him.
Oh, on
He's
his
now-
turn, he was supposed to take fire damage too, right? Actually, he was burning. Was it one?
Mhm.
I think we forgot about that.
So yeah, he's now hexed and Hexblade Cursed.
Awesome.
All the hexes.
Whoops.
But for now, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
All right.
I have that.
It's useful.
I always have tools.
For his lair action, he will use Frozen Fog. So anybody within 20 feet needs to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
20 feet of a point that he chooses.
Him. The point he's choosing is him.
Okay. DC 10 con save.
Is that from his edge?
Woo.
Well, I mean,
God.
I literally have to choose a point. So it would be...
Keelan, pass a save.
Actually, I don't think it would include Wrath. He's going to want to get over here. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's going to get everybody
After
over
I
here.
passed it, but yeah.
Right.
So
Is it-
he's gonna get all my Tinker's tools, it looks
Yep.
like. Okay.
Gerald and Terrence are gonna have to make one as well.
No,
Not
Gerald
Gerald.
won't because the point's down here, but Terrence will.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that's 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Big 5 if you fail.
5 damage.
Big 5.
Not just 5, a big 5.
Big 5. So a big 3 if you pass.
So 3 of my Tinker's tools passed. We'll say it's the 3 farthest from him passed.
So basically, this whole little area right in front of the entrance to this cave is heavily obscured.
Now there's another Tinker tool.
Something like that. And then while you're working at your Tinker's tools, Gerald will attack the closest thing to him, which is the dragon. And he will hit it twice. For 23 damage from Gerald.
And set him on fire again.
He's already on fire. You can't be on fire. That's it for Gerald. Keelan. You can no longer see the dragon. It is heavily obscured.
And I'm grappled.
And you're grappled.
So can I try and break the grapple first? Is that
Yeah.
an action?
Yes, it is. Ave DC 15.
Well,
Now remember, grappled means your movement is 0, so you could do other things. You're not restrained. You could attack the thing if you wanted to instead of escape using. Restrained is you can do nothing. Grappled is you just can't move.
I can't flash a genius it because I can't see you.
I'm sorry. I don't understand what just
So grappled is your movement is 0. You can do
Yeah.
actions other than attempting to escape. If it was restrained, you couldn't do anything. So I just wanted to make sure you're aware that even though you're grappled, you can do things other than try to escape if you had chose to.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if Keelan would have tried to escape. She would have tried to escape. She wouldn't have
All right.
stayed. So.
I believe that's it for you then.
Actually, I think I can still use my bonus action,
You can.
which I'm just gonna pop a healing spirit on top of me
Ooh.
and Bastion, I guess.
Reluctantly.
So begrudgingly.
You might regret that in a second.
Actually, yeah, I think I'll do it at a higher level. I think I'll do it at a 3rd level. Well, I actually don't have to heal you if I don't want to.
Okay. Do whatever you want.
Yeah. So I will take that for myself.
Are you not going to heal me?
No?
Okay.
Are you at 27 hit points?
I thought you could heal both of us.
No, I can only heal one creature at a time.
Oh, when you're choosing yourself? So, okay. No, it's fine. I get it.
Is that it for you, Keelan?
You said I have an action. Is there like a bonus action where I can just stab Bastion?
I'll allow it, even though you're 10 feet away and don't have a melee weapon out.
You just flick a dagger in his direction.
Just a bonus action.
All right.
It's a free action. Dagger flick.
That really, hitting Bastion should be a free action. But yes, it's my turn.
4 Haze of Death.
Oh, and I'll turn invisible again. Oh no, wait, I used my bonus action. Never mind.
He does not get his cold breath recharged.
Thank God.
Yeah, that would have hurt, right? He will use Frightful Presence, so anybody nearby who hasn't made this save yet needs to do it again.
Would that include me?
Yes, because he knows you're there now.
Okay.
You
Was
guys
it
didn't make
wisdom?
before? Wisdom.
What was the DC?
16.
Flash of Genius, I pass.
All right. Keelan and Bastion, you guys didn't make it the first time?
No, I don't think so.
No, it's only the 2 of them. Okay, so both you guys are afraid of Haze of Death.
So it's looking real bad for Keelan, isn't it?
She's not doing great.
He is going to bite the fire elemental twice because it really pissed him off.
Ooh! No! Gerald!
But hey, at least it takes 2d10 damage from the attacks.
Just drops to his knees.
He's already on his knees. He's prone.
Bastion blames Keelan.
And he will use his last attack to put the fire out.
Son of a bitch. You took everything from me.
Bastion, you are prone, afraid, and grappled.
I cast Investiture of Flame on myself.
All right. You can see again.
I can see again. I know. I knew I had to do that because now Gerald's dead and he's my only source of light.
Does that do anything to the thing grappling you or no?
Every time it ends its turn, it takes 1d10 fire damage.
Nice. So is that it for you?
No, I will then... Oh, fuck, I can't do that.
Well, and it's any creature that moves within 5 feet of you for the first time.
Yeah, but he's not moving within 5 feet of me. He just is within 5 feet of me.
Would it,
I
it's
will...
kind of like Moonbeam. Would it take the damage when you...
No, Moonbeam says when a creature enters it for the first time. It doesn't specify moves.
Well, it says any creature that moves within 5 feet of you for the first time or ends its turn there will take 1d10 fire
Right,
damage.
so on its turn, when it ends its turn, there it'll take damage.
Oh, okay.
I'll second wind.
Also, concentration
Wait,
on
I
parents
thought
goes away.
Bastion never takes damage. You're invincible. You gonna heal yourself?
My turn's over.
All right. Haze of Death will take a legendary action and do his wing attack. Do you have disadvantage on dexterity checks when you're prone?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to... I think that's all of the little guys except for 3.
Oh yeah, they need to make dexterity. Was it?
Dexterity saving throw DC 22. I don't even think they can make it.
Let me check.
Don't
Oh no, they have like a
a
plus 4, so
18
they can make it. Yeah.
Okay, so
I would've-
all
I'm
but 3
sorry.
of them. So that's 6.
I would have stood up, Brian.
If you have a
still
movement speed
can.
of 0, can you stand up? Because you need to use your movement to stand up.
Well, it takes half your movement, and if half your movement of 0 is 0, then.
But
does
if your
move.
movement is 0, that means you can't move. If you can't move, you can't stand up, right?
That's a DM ruling. If the DM says I'm prone, I will remain prone.
I think you remain prone.
I will remain prone in protest.
So is DC 22?
DC 22, yes.
None of them made it. How much damage?
16 damage.
All right, they're all dead.
So anybody who fails takes 16 damage and is knocked prone. Anybody who passes takes 8 damage.
And I'm just gonna delete them all because I'm gonna drop that spell. That unfortunately that didn't work out too well. This guy's got a lot of AOE. Because I'm gonna use a different concentration.
Oh my
spell.
god. By the way, I guess I should mention the Earth Elemental is no longer under my control because I cast Messenger.
Snicket, no, what's it doing?
Yeah, it specifies that it attacks creatures randomly until it disappears or is killed.
And the area of the fog is heavily obscured, so I'm pretty sure you
But
can
actually, the
only
only
see
thing you
Snicket.
can see is Snicket, to be honest.
Oh my god.
Terrence, no!
Bad Terrence, bad.
Terrence, no!
Alright, now it is Bastion's... Oh no, that was Bastion. Now it's officially
So
Snicket's turn.
fantastic.
Avenge your brother.
Terrence seems to be confused and turning toward you.
I don't like that.
My bad, Aaron. I forgot that would happen.
And I can't move past him, can I?
You cannot move past him.
Okay.
Go to his legs.
Do you have Dispel Magic?
Well,
I
actually, are
do.
you a small creature?
I'm small, yeah.
Or it is large.
He's a large creature, so you could move through him, I
You could
believe.
move through him, yeah. He's more than one size category.
I
It'd be
can't
difficult-
see
Be difficult
Keelan.
terrain. You can see past here a little bit, basically. That's it.
Within range. Okay. All right. I am casting this on Keelan.
Ooh, spicy. I would say you are no longer grappled, Keelan, since that thing can't interact with you anymore. You feel an impenetrable bubble surround you, and you're no longer in the cold grip of the living cone of cold spell.
And I will activate both of my Eldritch Cannons and give myself temporary hit points and shoot at the scary goop.
Is the temporary hit points is the one on you?
Yeah, it'll only
Yeah.
be on me.
Well, no, the cannon. So one cannon irradiates hit points, and the other one is the Force Ballista, right?
Right, the Force Ballista's on Brath.
Okay.
And it does 30 damage.
Well, it can't see it through the heavy fog.
It doesn't have to. Oh, so it'd
Cannon
have
doesn't to see
disadvantage?
targets. No, you just can't see it, so it can't shoot at it. But you can shoot at the dragon with a 31 if you want. That circle is
Alright.
a heavily obscured fog, so it can't see the target.
I don't think it has to see it to be able to shoot at it. Like, I don't have to be able to see to cast a firebolt at a thing. I mean, I might miss, but
You'd have disadvantage.
But also, if we
yeah.
kill the dragon, all this stuff goes away.
that's true. All right, I'll shoot the dragon with the force cannon, And I need to give myself temporary hit points.
Doesn't like that.
Temporary
Shooting
hit
at
points.
creatures inside heavily obscured objects, but technically makes a creature shooting blinded towards them, so they have disadvantage.
No disadvantage. Okay, so I stand corrected. You could put on either one.
21.
You want it on the
temporary hit
dragon
point.
or the
The dragon, because I want the crit.
Alright. Fair enough.
And the cannon will actually jump off of Wrath and run 20 feet this way.
Alright.
And that's it.
Alright. For its legendary action, it will continue to slam Bastion on the ground with its tail. 12 bludgeoning. Serene.
I'm going to guess I'm going to bonus action, steady aim, and shoot with my short bow.
Alright. That will not hit.
Can't hit anything.
Dude, I know, you've missed some big ones.
That's it.
The Living Cone of Cold is just going to stay exactly where it's at. Elin, you are immune to this because of the bubble. Bastion, you need to make a Constitution saving throw. So half of 32, 16 damage.
How many hit points do you have, Nicole?
I have 22.
Okay, good.
That
glad
would
I
have
did
killed
that.
me.
Yeah. I'm glad I bubbled you.
And how much is the damage from your investiture of fire? You can go ahead and roll that now.
Yes, 1d10 every turn.
You want to roll it?
1d10.
Big 10.
Let's go. Oh, and I'm resistant to cold damage.
Oh, there you go. So it's only 8.
Well, I absorbed element, so it's 4.
So it's 4. Terrence will return to attack Schnicket.
Terrence, no, avenge your brother!
Yeah, that hits.
Oops, it's only 2. Ignore the third one.
Okay.
13 and 12.
Alright, so
And why?
that's 25, so that takes all of my temp hit points, and I take 4 damage. So it puts me at 101, and I need to make 2 concentration checks.
That would be correct, sir. Was your spell even up anymore? Oh, for the bubble, right.
Yeah. Golden.
Good. Wrath.
So I'm gonna fly up to the leftmost head of this thing, and I'm gonna start attacking it with my staff.
You make a Constitution saving throw first. You currently have a point of exhaustion.
I'm used to it.
Fair enough. 18 does miss, unfortunately. 23 will do it.
And then I will also attack with my bonus action with the hilt of the blade. And whiff.
Won't do it.
And come back around. Ooh,
You guys are rolling so
those are
bad.
double ones. 10 damage. And that's it for me.
Alright. For its lair action, it is going to do falling shards.
Deck save, right?
And that fog is gone. So including your cannons.
I will,
Oh my god! Wow. So 3 damage if you fail, and 2 damage if you pass.
I'm not gonna bother Flash of Geniusing that
I
then.
think that's a wise decision. You should have held the roll.
Right?
And then I'm just going to delete Gerald here out of the timeline.
No, Brian!
healing.
Let's
My
not be
son!
hasty, friend. Let's not be
He
hasty.
no
Yeah, go
longer
rise again.
exists.
We can still revivify him.
No. We,
I actually
I'm
can't,
gonna
but yeah.
hamster wheel my way out of here. I think I can get this far. And then I will healing spirit. 'Cause it's still up. And then I think maybe I'll just do tireless while I'm still in my ball. Yeah, I think that'll just be my turn.
Gonna have to let me know when and if you want out of that thing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and at least get one roll further. Because the problem is it's half my movement. So it
Right.
can only go 15 feet, which wasn't really far out of that guy. And I want to get away.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh my god.
Oof.
2 healing.
Oh my god.
Big 2 healing.
I'm just quitting. Thank you guys. It's been great tonight.
Keelan wills herself to death inside of the invulnerable sphere.
She's just gonna sit down in that sphere and be like, I'm done. Y'all just keep going without
Sits
me.
in the sphere and just pouts.
Yeah,
Is that it for you, Keelan?
yeah. This is like Tuesday all over again.
Days of death.
Mhm.
He has gained back his cold breath.
Ruh-roh.
Well, he can't hit everybody with it, at least.
Cannot.
Well, we're pretty well spread out now.
He's going to move to here.
Of course he is. Let me just go ahead and make my con save.
I'm pretty sure it can get everybody.
What's
yeah.
the DC again?
Yeah.
22, I think.
No, it wasn't that high. It was like 18 or 19 or something.
I think it was 22. Yeah, it's
No,
22.
no.
22. I'm gonna flash of genius, so I pass.
Actually, not a bad roll for me, but it's not high enough.
71 damage on a fail.
So 35.
That bubble is really keeping Keelan going, huh?
She would have died last round.
I'm not gonna make a very high con save. Oh, I made it again. Hex stays.
Nice. So 71 on a pass, 36 on a failure, except for Keelan, who is cowering in her hamster ball and just watching this wave of Arctic energy blast over it.
The Eldritch Cannon on Schnicket dies.
Yeah.
Bastion
Luckily, the one
needs to
behind
make a
him
con
doesn't,
save.
Bastion does need to make con save.
He went to the bathroom.
Ah,
We'll wait here.
Oof, I'm back.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, I do those.
DC
or take
22.
71 cold damage.
You take 71 cold damage.
Halved
Half
to
236.
36.
Yep.
And then I will use my last absorb elements.
Have you already used that this round?
Did I?
don't
Yeah,
know,
I think
man.
you did.
use
You did it on the
Oh,
cold
fuck.
thing.
So 36 cold damage.
I don't like that at all.
So I feel like Keelan would have said drop it next round to Bastion as she rolled away.
To Schnicket.
You just take it.
Take it, yeah.
Yeah.
Bastion, it's your turn. You are cold and afraid and.
How long
lying
does
on
my
the
fear
ground
last? Do I make a
and
save for that?
grappled. Oh, did you make it at the end of your turn? You
I did
should
not.
Make it from the end of your last turn. Nope. And now you do it at the end of this turn.
What's
Isn't
the
Keelan
DC?
also frightened?
16. DC.
Oh,
DC
yeah.
is DC is 16. I would have flashed a genius him, so he passed it.
That
have
would
to
have been
see
a
him?
wisdom save.
Yeah.
Do you have to see him?
Oh yeah, I have to be able to see him.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay. I'm not frightened anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up.
No, you can't stand up.
Motherfucker.
You
Fine,
need
I
to-
will attack this thing twice.
All right, you can do that. But let go, fucker. That'll hit. That'll also hit.
Doesn't he have disadvantage though?
Why?
No, that's if you're restrained.
But he's feared. And he's
Yeah,
within
the
line of
attack
sight of
is-
the
but
dragon.
he's-
I'm afraid of the dragon.
dragon.
I'm not afraid
He's
of
afraid of the dragon, but he's in line of sight of the dragon.
Oh, yeah,
If he can
that's true.
see it, he has disadvantage on attack rolls.
That's
Right creature has a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of
Oh,
sight.
damn it. I didn't know that. I would have done something else then. That's
I mean, you still did hit it once if you want to take them.
fine.
Yes?
Yeah, I have a guaranteed hit thing that I can do now, but I would have done that instead if I would have known I would have disadvantage.
Okay, so if that's the end of your turn, you can make the fear check again.
I thought you would have created a wall of fire.
Well, with Immolate, I can create a wall of fire for free every turn if I don't attack, and I would have done that instead if I knew that I would have disadvantage.
Okay, well, you can do that instead if you'd like.
Recon.
Yep. So I can just create a wall of fire every turn, and they have to make a dex save or take 48 fire damage.
He failed.
Whoops, that's 46.
Good thing, because you rolled shitty. You want to know how many hit points it has, by the way?
How many?
17.
Oh. All right, that's it. I'm done.
You can go ahead and make your wisdom saving throw, by the way. You were still a bird. DC 16.
So close.
For its legendary action, Haze of Death will use its tail attack on Brath.
Yeah, that hits.
12 bludgeoning.
All right.
Schnicket.
First things first, the Eldritch Cannon is going to shoot at Haze of Death. At disadvantage because it's in melee. And miss.
Misses. Yep.
And what is Schnicket going to do? Schnicket heard
And run under its legs.
Keelan say to drop Resilience Sphere.
To clarify, she meant if you could do it on her turn, but if not, it's fine if you do it now. Just letting you know.
I mean, it's also, I would say, difficult to yell detailed instructions in the middle of fighting an ancient white dragon and his ice spell minion.
That's why I was like, it's fine with whatever you do. But I feel like that's what she would have tried to be more specific.
He is going to summon a construct.
Ooh.
And he is going to put it right beside the dragon. And the construct will be made out of metal.
All right, what is the character sheet?
It is a construct spirit or something like... Yeah, construct spirit stat block.
Let's see if I have that. I would imagine I would. Between Thomas and I, we have 800 million things in the compendium. Ta-da! Here, it can now be edited and controlled by Schnicket.
Yay. So, summon it right there.
I'm going to add it to the list of crap that's under your character sheet.
Yeah,
The technical term.
I've got some stuff. So, he gets a number of attack equal to half the spell's level, so he gets 2. So, slam. Miss.
Neither hits. Is that it for you?
By the way, it's not adding your spell attack modifier to those.
Oh, should it be?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
plus your spell attack modifier.
So, the second one would hit, because that's a 21.
Cool. So since we're going to leave the sheet in there permanently, I'm going to adjust that sheet now. So what's your spell attack modifier?
5.
5. So... There you go. So then the 16 would hit.
Okay, so that hits for 6 bludgeoning plus the spell's level, so that's 10.
I would assume this one is magical damage, so.
I would assume so.
No, it's not it.
And it has 55 hit points. It just says it's bludgeoning damage. It doesn't say it's magical.
The reason this is actually good to note. See, because like shit. See, what's interesting is like the fire elemental does fire damage, but the earth elemental does bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm. This thing also does bludgeoning damage.
Right. So there is a save advice
Actually,
article on this.
can I say it was stone instead of metal?
Sure.
Yeah.
Based on what I'm reading, it would not be magical damage.
Okay. Does it hurt it at all?
It does not.
Okay.
So
Oh
we
no,
can get-
actually, hold on. No, it does hurt it a little bit. I was confusing it with the other one.
Okay.
So did 10, did you say, or 11? 10.
10 damage.
So did 5.
And on the start of its turn, that it being the dragon, it needs to make a Wisdom save against my spell save DC, which is 19.
Or
it loses its reaction for a turn and only has half of its movement.
is that it free?
That is it.
Okay. For its legendary action, it is going to take a tail attack at Brath.
Mm-hmm.
That might miss. 22?
Let's see. No, no, it hits.
12 bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
Sorain.
I'm really glad you said that the bludgeoning damage did do some damage, because otherwise my short bow attacks would have done none, even if I did hit.
Your
Why?
short not magical, huh?
Nope. Sorain's going to...
Nope,
First,
we haven't crossed that bridge yet because you haven't hit with the short bow yet, because you keep
Yeah.
really badly tonight.
I'm going to use my feline agility to double my movement speed. I'm first going to run over here, and I'm going to pull out a gem that I have in my pocket and cast Thunder Wave.
Oh.
I gave you that.
You did. Yeah, I won't hit anyone up but this guy.
That'll use my spell save DC, so that's 19.
Yep, DC 19 con save.
Ah!
So it takes half the damage.
And it's not pushed.
Yeah.
So the sneak attack is included in that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
7. So 4.
Yeah, that'd be awesome if it was.
I know, right? That's why I saw it there. I was confused.
If you're a arcane trickster, you can get sneak attack, I think, with spells, but only arcane tricksters can do that.
Okay.
I will... Actually, you know what? I don't think I want to move. I do have to make a con save, though.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Now
1
you
point
are
of
also
exhaustion.
suffering from a point of exhaustion.
What's my kind of action? I will move back here, so remove that point of exhaustion. Then I'll move back.
Okay.
So I do not
Alright.
have any exhaustion anymore.
All right.
And yeah, I actually think that'll be it. I didn't need to increase my speed.
Okay. This is for Bastion. Making a Constitution saving throw DC 17. So you take half of 46 cold damage.
And Aaron, you said it has 10 charges, right?
I believe that's right. Let me double check.
Terrence will continue to try to attack Schnicket. (1916).
The 19 hits. The 16 does not.
12 bludgeoning. Breath.
Take another 3 stabs at this thing.
Yes, it has 10.
Now you are flanking at +2 because Sorane's on the other side. So 2 hits.
And I'm going to go ahead and put an Eldridge Smite into one of these.
Ooh. So is that 32, 12, and 15?
Yep.
44 plus 15 would be 69. Nice.
Nice.
Well done, sir.
That's
it for you?
me. Yep.
Oh wait, would it be 59?
For its last lair action, it will take a tail attack at you.
Last.
25.
12
12 bludgeoning?
not the lair action, but the
Oh no, the last legendary.
legendary action. Yeah, 25 hits. That's
All right.
always 12. Is that rolling correctly? It's crazy. It's been
2d8
12
plus 8.
every time.
I don't know, weird.
Yeah, it looks like
the
it's
median,
rolling.
though. It makes
And-
sense.
I mean, he rolled
It's
a 1
near
and
it
a 3
anyway.
that time. For its lair action,
Gosh, I'm getting a little low on HP over here.
it will use this on itself. So Sorane, the spirit, Brath, and the cannon.
Ooh.
12 cold damage.
Okay, well, that's halved. Resistant. Oh, didn't I have to make some kind of con save for...
Oh, to get another point of exhaustion. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good
You're good.
there.
But still just the 1.
But now I gotta make a con save for Hex.
Good.
And that made it for that, yep.
Healin, are you still hamster
Oh,
ball?
and
or
a
is that
con save for the tail attack.
I am.
Yep, still
She is
fine.
she is not in
I'm
hamster
not?
ball. You
You're
are
no
not,
longer hamster ball.
because when I pulled out the construct spirit, it broke concentration on your hamster ball.
Ah, you're right. Okay. Then I am going to.
Bastion seems to be having a hell of a wrestling match with this thing over here.
I've been fighting this stupid thing
I'm
the whole
gonna-
goddamn time.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
All right.
Oh wait. I wanna make sure I do this right. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna shoot this guy. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm gonna use Zephyr Strike. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike first because I think I have to do that first, and then I'm gonna shoot this guy, but I'm not gonna use the advantage and bonus action on it,
Okay.
or the extra damage.
Sure.
I just want to do a regular one. I just want to make sure I did that right.
All right.
So 28.
So
And
it has 1 hit point. So
Okay, so it's dead no matter what. That's why I didn't want to use the advantage and other stuff because I assumed it would be.
all right. You are no longer grappled, Bastion.
So then I am going to move, because I have extra movement. I'm gonna move up to here,
Okay.
shoot at the dragon
All right.
with advantage and an extra d8 of force damage.
Spicy.
And sneak attack.
Yep. So that'll be
27 will hit.
29. Yeah.
29 will also hit.
Yeah, so all of that. 23. And then an additional d8 of force damage. So 2. And then
25?
she's going to take the rest of her movement to hide behind this thing over here.
All right.
And that's her turn.
Oh god.
He has got his breath weapon back,
No!
so he is going to go ahead and use that. So that will affect the Brath, the Elemental, Schnicket, Bastion, and the Spirit.
Has Terrence been rolling? Did he roll it for it last time? They used the breath weapon.
You know, I don't.
He didn't.
He didn't. Let's do that again. It was 70 what last time? So he would have failed, and I think
71.
it was 72.
It was 71.
There you go. So
It's gonna have to be a really low roll if I'm gonna stay up. It's gonna have to be super low.
84
Nah.
Ooh!
if you have failed. 42 if you pass.
All right, I will use
Also,
my last.
small
last-
details. My winged
I'm not looking
boots.
so hot.
My winged boots will bring me gently to the ground, though.
You know what? I
don't
can
take
absorb
falling
elements
damage.
again, can't I?
It depends if you used a reaction yet.
So I'll do that.
Alright.
That
And then
hurt.
this is for the elemental. They fail, and the elemental is just eviscerated in this blast of cold energy.
Oh, this is a hairy fight.
I mean, it got its breath weapon back twice. Like once, statistically likely, twice that gets dicey. Bastion, you are afraid and cold and prone, but no longer grappled.
I stand up. And I will cast, a fireball on homie.
No,
You
my
know, like
Eldritch
put it in the
Cannon.
back corner so it only gets the cannon and the thing.
Can't I do it over? I can do it like over here.
You can do it
I
up
think
in
it'll
the
hit.
air, and then it'll just scorch its head.
Yeah.
There you go. That'll
Big
work.
brain, big brain, big brain.
All right, go ahead, put it in there.
Ooh.
Nice. Let me find him.
42. Legendary resist. So he halves it.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes 26.
Is that the second one he's used or third?
The second one he has used.
Okay.
And I'll stand up.
It's pretty red.
Okay, and you can also make a save to get over your fear. You are still afraid of the dragon.
That's it.
I just hope I hit it once during this fight.
Right?
You'll end up getting the killing blow. That's how this works.
If I could hit it.
Alright, it is going to use a legendary action to wing attack. Each creature within 15 feet must make a dexterity saving throw or take bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone.
Roll your damage, because my Eldritch Cannon's going to take it. It can't make the save.
And I would
Do I have...
automatically take one death save.
Yes, you would. 13 damage.
Construct's dead. Well, wait. Is it Dex?
This dexterity saving throw DC 22.
Yeah, it's dead.
And be knocked prone. So Sorain is now prone as well.
I'm using my last lucky thing.
Oh. To re-roll it.
Yeah.
Nice. Only half, and you're not prone. And then it is going to use half of its flight to fly straight up 40 feet. You do get an opportunity attack, Sorain.
Alright.
23
Oh!
will hit.
Since the Eldritch Cannon's there, do I get sneak attack?
No, the Eldritch Cannon's dead, actually.
No, it's
Oh.
not. It's got 2
Is
hit
it not?
points.
But it's
It
not
had
a
fif-
melee. It's not a melee combatant, though.
That's true.
But it's still in melee range.
Still, it's not a melee. It's not a melee threat to the dragon. Just
So
a
no
regular
sneak
old hit. Doesn't like that. So it is now 40 feet in the air. Schnicket.
The Eldritch Cannon will fire. Eldritch Cannon.
That will
14
hit,
force damage.
and that will hit. Didn't like that.
And then I will cast Firebolt at it.
That will hit.
And 33 fire damage.
The firebolt seems to pierce through it, and the creature falls 40 feet from the sky, slams hard on the ground, very close to Sorain, and skids to a halt before its breathing slowly ceases.
Are we still in like initiative and everything?
No, you would not be in initiative.
I'll go
Gerald,
over and try and
no.
stabilize breath.
Yeah, Keelan would run over and cast a Cure Wounds on him.
All right.
Bastion's gonna try to find Gerald to give him a healing potion.
So that
So
would
you get 8
mean
and 15 sneak attack.
well 4 because it's halved because we're in the Mournlands.
Brad, you
Is-
wake up with a point of exhaustion, and you're having a bad week.
It's an additional point, right? Because I already had one.
But the one goes away once you're not within proximity of him.
Oh, okay.
So you would have had 2 when you were lying there dead next to him, but once he dies, you would have got 1.
Okay.
I pour one of my healing potions on the ground where Gerald would have been.
Pour
Oh my
one out for the
God.
homies.
I'm searching through all the treasure.
That's awesome.
All right. The treasure. I'm pretty
Seeing
sure
as everything's okay over there, I'm gonna run up and
I don't
join
know what you're talking
Sorain.
about. We've killed so much stuff. I'm having a great week.
you've gotten. You're earning the scars that chicks like, right? Chicks dig scars.
That's right.
I will go over and Bastion will just hand Breath 3 healing potions and say, "Stop
Alright.
dying, please."
Why not?
I already have plenty. Thank you, though.
Hold on a minute.
I just don't think to use them quick enough.
In addition
Think
to
better.
a massive
Thanks.
hoard of gems and coins of all kinds, you also find. Oops, hold on. Make sure.
Brian, I recognize the generic Roll20 coins token.
Right? I mean, they're good. Why mess with it?
They are pretty good.
And I'll give you the amounts on the.
That was actually only 4 rounds too.
No, it was
Boy.
had to be more than that.
Yeah, it
Keelan
was
took
4 rounds.
109 damage in 1 round.
Oh, that was more than no.
Because
that
I
was-
attacked him once here, and then I ran up here that same round. Then I came down here and attacked him. Then I came over here.
I think it was
5 rounds. 5 rounds, sorry. Because I used
By
the
the
Thunder
way,
Wave
three of which were his breath because he got it back twice.
Yeah, that was some
on the
bullshit.
5th round. He died.
And I failed like every single saving throw.
He had some hard saves to make, and I could have helped, but Schnicket didn't want to go into that room anymore, and then he got blocked by an earth elemental that was being violent to him.
I mean, to be fair, I could not have passed the con save one, the
Yeah.
breath weapon. I could not actually pass
I
that.
couldn't
But
Well,
either.
hypothetically, if you rolled high enough and I was in range, I could Flash of Genius to force you to pass it.
true.
but-
I rolled a natural 20 on his first one. And it
You-
was a
you-
21, which was 1 less than the DC.
Yeah.
So you find,
And then
in
I-
addition to the gems and coins, which I will detail in a moment, you find a crown, a pair of gloves, a suit of half-plate armor and matched chain shirt, 2 swords, a short sword and a great sword, and a quiver.
I will begin to cast Identify on all of this.
Somebody else will have
While
to
he's-
do the inventory enterage this time. My arm is caught under a cat currently.
I can do it.
All right.
While Snickers is doing the inventory, I am going to go around and start putting all the gems and coins and stuff. Go-
I'm gonna say,
Look out for diamonds. Breath owe me one.
Somehow I don't think that's going to erase my debts.
You very smart.
and then he's gonna go to identifying.
We all
Keelan?
lived.
Will like awkwardly walk over to Schnicket and just be like, "Thank you for saving my life." It
What?
was-
Oh,
okay.
yes, that. Nothing. You useful asset. Happy to.
Thank you.
Okay, because
Thanks,
it's going
I
to be
think.
easier, I'm actually
Christian looks
posting
offended.
value loot in Discord. FYI,
You're gonna
Do
what?
what now?
they are being posted in Discord, not in
Ah.
Roll20.
Okay. Bastion shouldn't look too offended. I called Keelan a useful asset.
And it's a lie.
Oh!
She
God.
stopped listening at ass.
You have useful ass.
Crushing it. All those squats.
That's so much stuff.
Well, it's a dragon's horde.
There's an ancient white dragon's horde.
I don't know if we can take all this shit with us.
All right, guys, the time has come.
We'll make it work.
It's called a treasure fight. It's like a snowball fight, but with treasure.
Don't.
Bastard just punts one of those 6,000 gold gems into Keelan's head.
Roll damage.
All
Just
right.
picks it up with both hands and just clubs
you
her
guys
over the head
are-
with it.
Or
No diamonds.
There's a
I know,
blue
weird.
diamond worth 5,000 gold.
that would count
There's
as a
a
diamond.
canary
And there's also a
diamond.
canary diamond worth 6,000 gold. Those would both count as diamonds.
I don't want to use that for Revivify. I only need
I
a
know.
300 gold diamond.
That would be fucking overkill like crazy.
Yeah.
They'd be revived so hard.
But overkill for Revivify.
You're not funny.
So while you guys are
That's great.
reveling in the
I'm hilarious.
Spoils.
spoils, a couple things. I'm going to reveal to you the magic items. Also, I will assume you will try to take a long rest in here, which you may do. All the regular Moreland rules applied, but you also get a level up.
Oh, I think it's a good call for good berry wine. Yeah.
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 Yeah, we earned it.
Okay.
I'm fine.
So yeah,
I'm
are you
fine.
fine though? You're still at over 100 hit points there, Bastion. I mean, it looked like you just got held down and the shit kicked out of you by that cold the whole time.
Well,
My,
it's
my
only
children did work for me.
it's only good for 24 hours, and it's got 6 uses per bottle. So once you pop the cork, we all
Yep,
might as well
so-
drink it and use the effects.
So
Like,
you've already burned one bottle, so this will be your
Right.
second bottle.
I'll go ahead and use mine this time because I know Keelan used one of hers last time.
This is
Yeah,
one of the
I have-
swords that you guys got. This would be
A
the one.
great sword.
This would be the one that Vantika wanted.
Okay.
And then here are the other items.
We'll put that one to the side. A short sword. Ooh.
Let me see if I'm missing. I'm missing one. Oh, there's. All right. Well, you guys read all that. I'm gonna go pee.
Okay.
Good luck.
bye.
Be safe.
Well, it looks like we got 2 items here for Serene, maybe.
Oh, Brian, you did my little quotes thing. That's adorable. my god, this is so much reading. My brain hurts. Someone want to read out loud?
Not me.
Whew, +3 short sword. Hot damn. I'm taking that short sword. Fuck you guys.
Hmm?
I'm taking the short sword.
Excuse me?
I'm taking the short sword.
Sorry, I
Why are
couldn't
you
hear you.
taking the short sword?
Acquires attunement by a fighter. It's a +3 short sword.
Well, little did you know. My next level up.
It also gives me an additional use of second wind and action surge.
I mean, it would ostensibly give that to Serene too.
And I think we all know who the quiver of elemental chaos is going to.
I actually have a -2 with
Rain.
the short sword, so it would actually be a +1.
Yeah, maybe that should go to Serene then, huh?
He's not a fighter.
I think he's taking a level in fighter.
Are you taking a level in fighter?
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay.
Well, otherwise, it's just useless because I actually, as much as cool as this is, I have a -2.
All right, I'm back.
Brian, why'd you give us this cool short sword that I can't use?
Yeah, go away. We're not done reading yet.
You 100% can use it.
It's a short sword. I have a -2 to hit.
Did you read it?
I skimmed it.
You should read it again.
Well, now I don't want to.
All right, then.
Oh, it can turn into a longsword.
It sounds like he read it.
Oh, that's cool. All right, well, I'm taking it then.
I think we can all agree Vontica paid you guys well.
Yeah.
Now let's kill her.
What's one of the fun / interesting things of the DM is, I put these items in there. Some of them are clearly for somebody, right? And I try to target them for certain people, but you guys don't always see it that way.
Brian, I feel you 500%. Holy shit, do I have that problem?
Yeah.
Where I'm like, oh, this is a great weapon for so-and-so. And then they're like, oh, that's perfect for this person who is not who you thought. And I'll be like, oh, fuck. Did you not want me to have the super cool short sword, Brian?
Well, why would I have lectured you about not reading the whole thing then?
To put me down.
Since I got you down to like 20 health now, I got it out of my system.
Half plate is what kind of armor?
Medium. It is the heaviest of the medium armors.
So yeah, I could use it.
Would you rather have that armor or the armor I'm wearing?
The armor what?
The armor that I'm wearing. I bet the Kotal armor.
Yeah, I don't know what your armor does.
Let me see.
I know I have like +1 glamored armor, so it's I have a glamored breastplate, so I get a +1 AC. But that is base of 15.
Give me a sec.
Plus
I
the 2
gotta
for my dex.
I gotta figure out what I'm doing here for. What does this do?
Which one is this?
I'm looking at my my replicate magic item stuff.
And the half plate, I think, has a base of 16. No, 15. So that would be +2, so 19 base, plus 2 for my shield, so that'd be a 21. That's pretty good. And then it's got all this other stuff that I still have to read.
Hey Jay, you can see through magical darkness, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He can't.
Okay.
Yeah, that thing doesn't really help me.
Which one?
With the
The gloves, I think, are what you're talking
Oh,
about.
I was thinking of taking those gloves. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that's what Goose meant for you. Was those gloves? If I had to guess.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking. So if
The
you're near me
crown
and I
should
use that, you
probably
can
be
still
for
hit him.
Bastion, if I had to guess.
I don't think he needs a crown.
Bow before your god.
Sword of
Yeah,
life.
I'm
stealing is
gonna
not
hide it back
ours.
underneath some of the.
Bow before your god. Long live the king. What's the crown called? I don't see it. Oh, Crown of Storms.
Has everyone read the Crown of Storms?
I have
No.
not.
I skimmed it.
I skimmed it.
It's a lot. There's a lot of stuff here.
There's a lot on these. I know. Well, hey,
And
welcome to my
I'm-
character sheets. When
yeah.
you guys get to 18th level and your legendary items, they have a bunch of shit on them.
I know. I had just started to master what all the stuff my staff does.
Actually,
Not my staff, my
Carrying
spear.
Aaron, did you read the Crown of Storms?
Not yet. I've been leveling up.
Okay.
All right,
Let
I
me
still
know
got to
when
do
you're-
that.
Let me know when you're done.
Here is what my armor does, Jay, currently.
So we're assuming that we can complete a long rest with the good berry wine, so we can go back to full HP.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, and then I'll
Before
do
you
the
guys
level.
start swapping armor too, I want you guys to read each of these too. Because
We can swap back.
sure, you can, but I might save you some trouble.
Okay, I'll read yours in a second.
Okay, how many magic items do I have? I have Volt Edge. I have something else.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
I was obviously spoiled by the double level up last time. I'm like, oh, we only get one more level this time? That's weird.
No,
I guess I'm only attuned to 2 magic items.
I know, weird, right? Well, you have. Let's see.
Because I have the Kotal's Herald, but I've literally never used it and probably won't. Because it's just not as good as my other stuff.
Right, but you give it the Docent, which you should be attuned to,
Yeah, and then I have Volt Edge.
and the Sword, which you should be attuned to. I guess that's it.
I am probably going to take off the blurred cloak if anybody wants that.
Going
What does
down
it
on
do?
a limb, and you're gonna say you're gonna take a quiver, right?
Yeah. Unless someone else feels like it would be better for them.
I would love that cloak.
Okay, well, I stab Bastion with it.
With the
Thank you.
cloak.
Yes.
You can use your action to project an illusion. Oh man, disadvantage on attacks? Oh,
See, that's good, except all of the ones that were happening this round, or this,
there's a lot of deck saves, felt like.
yeah,
Mhm.
at which I still failed. For having a plus 11.
Actually, it was a lot of con saves.
There was a lot of con saves, but there were a couple deck saves that I still failed. I was like, come on. But yeah, if you want that, that's fine. Actually, it's not. I would see if anybody else wanted it first.
Anybody want this? I'll take it. Does anybody want it? Bash, I'll take it. I said
Anybody?
anybody? Anybody want it?
Anybody? Just anybody else.
I'll take it.
I give it to Serene.
I won't wear it. I'll just take it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I'm gonna take something, but I don't know what it is. This is so
No.
much stuff. I don't know what I want. I
is.
want all of it.
It's almost like we're approaching the pinnacle of the campaign, and you guys are almost 20th level, and you get legendary weapons.
God, we should. You know what? I want the quiver.
Keelan's already attached it.
Bastion will rip it off of her. No, I don't know. Is somebody taking this crown? I guess Bastion could take the crown. The crown's pretty
I think-
pretty pog.
The crown
that
seems like it'd
was-
be good on Bastion or Brath for sure.
Well,
Did you read the crown yet, Aaron? Yes.
I'm reading it, yeah.
All right.
When
Right?
an attacker within 30 feet hits you with a weapon attack,
I just want to know when you're done reading it. That's all I want to know.
Within 30 feet of it, you can your action set up lightning. Half as much each time you see fresh.
Like the Star Metal Nova armor though sounds nice because it sounds like I can get the fuck away from things that are trying to hit me for free.
I've read this crown, but now I feel like I'm missing something because Brian sounds like disappointed DM dad.
that last portion of it, when an attacker within 30 feet hits you with a weapon attack. Find
That's
out
the problem with Bastion is he never gets hit.
Yeah, that's true. I don't see that changing. I guess I could take the blurred cloak, I suppose.
I would like either the crown or the Star Metal Nova armor. I would be replacing my Kotal Herald armor if I took the Star Metal armor.
So before you decide on that, after looking over that crown schnicket, you are 100% sure that you could take everything you've learned over the campaign about elemental binding and turn that crown of storms to make your cart an elemental cart and power it with elemental energy
Then I'm taking the crown.
and make it fly.
Then I am 100% taking the crown.
Okay, well then I won't worry about the crown.
Like if someone tries to take the crown from Snicket, he's just gonna be like, ah! Like, he's not even gonna use words.
Keelan just like goes to pick it up and look at it, like not take it, but just like look at it.
He will rip it out of her hands with mage hand and say, "No, it's mine."
I was just curious. I'm so
He
sorry.
has turned his back and is now
Okay.
crouching with the crown. Like,
Okay. My precious. My precious.
Walking over, Snicker say, "It's nice of Brath to give you that crown, isn't it?"
Mhm.
what?
All
It's
right,
mine.
it won't take you long because the thing is already pretty much bound elemental. So all you gotta do is kind of hook it up. The time it'll take you to get back to Vontica's, you will be able to install it. And I am going to show you what it will do when you do so right now. So first
Okay.
of all, it will open up an interior upgrade spot because you no longer need the steam engine. So the space that the steam engine occupies, you can get rid of
More
it.
sleeping quarters. We can all fit inside.
Yep, there you go. If that's what you want to do. Also, currently the heavy crossbow turret has been upgraded to a lightning crossbow powered by this Crown of Storms.
And we go faster.
So this is the new crossbow stuff.
Yeah, I would like the Star Metal armor.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Are one of these magic items something that Fontica wanted, or did we find that?
Yeah,
the great
the
sword.
great sword. Yeah.
The thing that no one wants.
Sword of Life Stealing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay. I'll take the gladius and the gloves. Bastion can have the blurred cloak.
Works for me.
If anyone wants my glamored,
Now you can have gladius.
glamored.
Oh yeah, I want that.
What's it, breastplate?
God,
Yeah, go
I have
ahead.
so many magic swords now. I'm like the magic sword.
Who is the real Lord of Blades?
It's not lull.
Hang on. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 5 magic swords. I guess 6 if you count the great swords as 2.
Aaron, do you want me to? So I'm replacing one of my spells. Do you want me to take Revivify or Lesser Restoration?
No, you're good.
Okay.
For the record, Brian, I'm making the gladius a longsword.
I mean, it lasts basically per combat encounter if you read it.
Oh, what?
Use a
I have to
bonus
read
action
it
to-
again?
Yeah, read it.
God damn it. This is the problem. I'm only reading like one sentence at a time, and then I have to go back.
Brian,
Would
you
I-
keep making Thomas read things.
No.
My brain can't handle it.
Would I be able to get anything valuable off this dragon that we might be able to sell, or
Dragon
maybe
scales are very valuable.
Oh
Dragon
yeah.
skills are very valuable. Yes, they
God.
are. Although,
And
are you
or-
guys short on money? Is money an issue?
yes, money's always
Yes.
an issue.
Because we're gonna have time
My
to
guy.
spend it between now and when we fight Lord of Blades, right?
So, one of the things that I'm gonna do is I can replicate magic items, and I think I can have up to 5 artificer infusions right now. It might be more than that actually. Let me check. Do.
Could get Conjure woodland beings and conjure a sea hag.
For the record, I can also attune to 6 magic items now, but because I'm special.
I'm putting the glamored breastplate back in the
6.
party inventory.
Yeah, artificers get things where they can attune to more magic items.
There you go, Schnicket. That's what it does. So its regular movement speed on the ground stays the same, except for it's now elemental instead of steam.
Right.
And it can fly for up to 4 hours a day with the flying speed of 80. If you manage to find soarwood or acquire soarwood, you could install that, and then it would be able to fly indefinitely.
So it can fly a little bit already.
Correct.
For how long?
4 hours a day.
4 hours. Okay, cool.
Yep. That's a good question, Marcus. Let me look.
We're gonna find some soarwood. We're gonna do it.
All right, so as you guys are long resting in an icy cold cave that actually does seem to very, very ever slowly start to be less icy cold as you're resting in it.
Well, I can have 6 infused items.
Where are you going to go now? Oh, Nicole, this is our normal stop time. I have, depending on what you guys do, probably about 15 to 20 more minutes to where I can set us up for next time, or we can
I
stop.
think we're an hour before our normal stop time.
All right. I thought we usually went to 9. Oh, in that
No.
case, great.
We're an hour
11 to
early.
10.
We usually end somewhere between 9 and 10.
Okay, well,
Oh yeah, the 6 to.
where to now?
At
So
least I hope so, because I've been going
Did-
4 hours a lot.
did we get to take all of that gold?
That is a lot of gold.
We have a
So
we have an
wagon. I would
entire
have taken the
additional
time
wagon.
to go and haul it all back before I
So,
could put on the wagon.
if
Sure.
amount of gold is an issue, I will temporarily make my 6 arcane infusions all bags of holding.
There you go.
Nice.
You guys are now absolutely filthy, stinking rich.
Quite. We all have to talk like that now that we're rich.
Pinkies up.
I mean, not
I
just
do see
rich,
bloody good fight.
like grossly rich.
You guys can afford to move out now. Very good.
Yes, Keelan is no longer welcome in our abode.
She welcome. She just needs her own place.
That's true. We can all get our own studio apartments in LA now.
I fear what that workshop building is going to look like in 6 months. I just think it has money.
There's a 50-foot wingspan mechanical eagle, just like, who goes there?
Sorry, no say move out when I can
All
live
made
here
of
for free.
adamantine. What the hell?
What did you say, Marcus?
Sorry, I'm be like move out when it's free.
Yeah, why move
Yeah.
out when we can freeload?
Because I'm kicking you out.
Aaron, one of my few regrets this campaign was not letting you get to do more and develop the wagon as much as I wanted. So this was my way to try to shortcut it and get you shit on it at the end and let you use it more at the end of it.
I
you know?
appreciate that. Thank you very much, Brian.
So where to now that you guys have rested and that you've loaded up the National Treasury of Seer into the back of these 2 wagons?
I have a question, Brian.
Just
If
one?
I'm flying with the wagon and I reach the 4-hour time, does it gently float down or does it just drop out of the
No,
sky?
it would gently float down.
Okay. In that case, we're gonna fly down the mountain.
You better pay way close attention to that timer.
Right?
So you don't pay attention to the time. You just can't
Kill
pay
us all.
hit the ground and just like Mario, just coins spill out everywhere.
For the record, you guys all took the items that I targeted for you, which is spectacular.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure that the quiver was for me, though.
Oh, yeah, right. I know that one was a big question mark.
Marcus, how many
I wanted to
attuned items do you have?
I have 3.
Okay, so you're at maximum.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw this out there in case you're interested.
Oh, I actually have to do away with one of my.
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Because the Star Battle armor is attunement, isn't it?
It's one of the, I think, really good changes they made in 5e was that attunement limit, because in previous editions, if you gave them more magic items, they just kept piling it on. At least in this one.
Well,
know
I
if
mean,
do this,
there
you'll take
was an
something away.
attunement limit in 3.5, but I mean, come on. You could have a ring on like every finger in your hand.
All right, well, I'm taking off the winged boots.
No more flying breath.
I know.
They served you well. You guys could open up. You guys could actually take all of your spare magic items and put them in like a museum. Like start your own the Mornland 5 museum with all of your like old magic items you don't use anymore.
True.
Right.
Ryan, that's so altruistic. We're obviously gonna sell them.
Well, because you need the money.
Yeah, we want
Yeah.
money.
What if we put them in a museum and charge a 3 gold
We'll
entrance fee?
charge people just to
yeah.
see them.
There you go.
Justin's gonna spend all this money to hire a hitman to kill Keelan.
Soren walks over to Bastion. How much you got?
Bastion just picks up one of the bags of holding full of gold and hands it to him.
I take it. It's like, this is already mine.
I already had that.
Let's see.
The Amulet of Health is just too good. I can't take that off. The Winged Boots are a very up to level 10 item, you know?
They're very nice, but their utility does fall off eventually.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second here.
I feel bad for only being able to hit that thing with a attack of opportunity without even sneak attack. It's the only damage I did.
Yeah, you rolled very poorly.
Yeah, Brath started to
I did.
side-eye you again. I'm kidding.
I was say if Brath pulls something this time, then he won't survive the next attack. I do.
Oh.
He'll get you in your sleep and he'll crit you for your entire health bar.
All right. So where to now? You guys going back to Vontica?
I believe so.
Everyone did their level ups and took their new toys.
Mm-hmm.
Can you still have 164 health hit point attack?
Yes.
164?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as he fails a 19 con save.
But yeah, my health is
Ooh, that's a low roll. Almost.
176.
So just one more attack.
Sure. Hit me with the offhand.
So you guys travel down south for a couple of days.
You missed. AC of 21.
Arrive back at Vontica's abandoned town that she lives in her compound. You pull up your 2 wagons, just absolutely packed to the brim with gold and gems and coins.
Going a gold coin trail
I know.
flowing behind it.
And you have arrived at Vontica's manor.
And we let her know we did not find the dragon.
Oh yeah, this was just lying on the side of the street. It's so crazy.
As you've got like new armor and like new quiver.
Do we all get to go in this time, or just 2 again?
Tell me.
Well, we'll knock on the door.
Hey, wait out here, Godwagon.
As he's petting it and hugging it.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Keelan and I are already in here, so it's fine.
Oh,
I would have
yep.
volunteered to go in this time instead of Keelan.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
If
I
she
guess
wants.
it's always me and somebody else.
So you guys knock on the door, and once again, Prince Calum opens it, and he holds up 2 fingers.
Yeah, and I've already tossed my shield on the floor as I walk in.
All right.
I'll go in, put down my rapier, put down my short bow, put down my dagger, put down my other dagger, put down my last dagger.
how about your
Does either-
claws?
Does either one of you have the greatsword that she asked for?
I would have made sure to grab that.
Yeah.
So he'll let you in with that. So the two of you walk in, and once again he shows you through this door here, back
Mhm.
to here, and this time she is like waiting by the door when you show up. This she is actually not here, and Prince Caleb goes in with you guys, and when you go to hand it to her, or you're going to hand it to her.
Yep.
Prince Caleb reaches, because she's a frail old woman, you understand, she probably can't carry a greatsword very easily. So Prince Caleb takes the sword, and he's kind of holding it level, like two hands out, and like you kind of set it on his hands, like horizontally. And she looks like excited, like a giddy little kid. She goes, "Oh my God, I finally!" And she's like running her hands over it. "Oh, I've been waiting so long for this day," and her hands are like trembling as she like runs her hands over the blade of the sword, and you think she might hug it almost. She's like so excited, she barely pays attention to either one of you. And then after a few minutes she composes herself, and then she comes over to this table here, and she points to some papers on the table, and she says, their will was stronger than I thought, but I did get the information that you requested for. It took a little bit of extra work, but she kind of stares lovingly at that sword. She says, I think it was worth it. She says, the information I got from Bastion was that the Lord of Blades has two primary facilities that he tends to be at in the Mornland. They are high up in the mountains, hidden in the dead gray mists. There are detailed instructions to both facilities on these papers there, and when you look at it, it's like go to this point and fly this far at this speed for X amount of time, and then turn here. It's like basically like blind navigation instructions to get through the dead gray mists to where these facilities are hidden way up in the mountains in the dead gray mists. She says, I know what the two facilities are, but the only thing I wasn't able to acquire was which one was which. So one of those locations is his secret Warforged factory, and the other is his fortress and base of operations.
Well, either way, I believe we'll want to destroy both of these facilities. So the information's good no matter which ones he's at.
Excellent, excellent. Well, best of luck to you. Best of luck, Prince Caleb. We'll show you out. Show him out, Prince Caleb. And she almost like throws you out the door.
I'm gonna say sorry to interrupt though, but you said you were looking for gems, correct?
Yes, I have all the gems I need now. No, thank you. And she kind of starts to shove you guys towards the door.
I'll take the paper, and yeah, we'll happily oblige and get the hell out.
Sorry, didn't mean to roll that.
Oh, Rasner, where did you come from? Oh.
I was saying about stealing the sword out of their hands.
Rasner, he in theory should have been with you guys the whole time. Actually, last time you left here, he would have gone back to Thrain. That's where he would have gone. He was going to try to find where the Lord of Blades is academically.
Bye, Rasner.
Well, I'm sure he can use sending to send us a message if he ever figures it out. I'm not sure if that works in the Mornland.
It does. It's not divination, so it would work.
Okay.
All right. Where to? You have location A, location B, and you guys do not know which is which.
Shall we flip a coin?
Anyone have the augury spell?
If augury is divination, it won't work.
True.
Where are these locations on the map?
They are actually fairly close to one another. They are fairly close to where you just were.
Ah, unfortunate.
Because they're up in the mountains. The Lord of Blades is using mountains basically to hide his.
Well, I guess we'll go to the closest one.
They're both basically within this larger circle right here.
We're not on the world map.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, we're still on
womp womp.
On her map. Well, they don't know which is which, so I guess it doesn't really matter which one we pick. We'll just do one and then do the other.
Do we know where Sorewood can be found, or if it can be found in the Mornlands?
It is not naturally occurring on the Mornlands. The only place if I remember correctly, that is naturally occurring is on the Elven Nation Island that's offshore and it has to be imported.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if we can afford that though.
Probably not. Since the rains keeps on taking money. Gotta be too
That-
bags for him for himself.
That Bastion keeps handing him to kill Keelan.
Yep. I just keep on taking them all.
I've
That's
noticed
just
that
vested-
she's not yet dead. Here, have more money.
Bastion's investing it all in NFTs.
What's the Eberron version of cryptocurrency?
Electrum.
Oh God.
All right. So you guys you head back north. Basically, you just turn around and went back the way you came, past the mountains where you found Haze of Death is the main, and you notice as you go by the icy cold that seemed to pervade there when you were there before seems to have dulled dramatically. You continue northwards. You go to the point that is prescribed on the directions, and I need somebody to make a survival check to navigate in the cold, dead mists as Schnicket's now flyable wagon ascends into the mountains and the gray fog.
I'm assuming she didn't give us flying directions. She gave us.
She did. That's the only way to get there.
Oh,
Convenient that your wagon flies now.
White.
I'm assuming I'm making the survival check,
Sure.
and that somebody has better than a 15.
I don't think anyone does.
Okay, 21, which is still not a super great roll for me.
With Keelan navigating and Schnicket driving, you guys follow the directions pretty well, as best as you can tell. And let me check something here real quick. And after a couple hours, the fog breaks, and you see the walls of an industrial facility ahead of you. And I will reveal this in a moment. When I reveal here, this battle map has a airship on it. Ignore that. That's not there. Fog of War stuff. Fog of War stuff. Almost done.
I don't remember what the chance to hit for the lightning crossbow would be.
I think it has it built in. Oh, I said it was the same proficiency as a heavy crossbow.
Okay.
So Dex, and proficiency bonus if applicable for whoever's using it. So this is actually a good time. Who is on the turret?
If
I would want either Serain or Keelan on the
I would
turret.
probably doing it if Keelan's
Navigating.
navigating. Yeah.
All right, one moment here. So the elemental or the airship that your token is directly on is not really there. This one, however, is. It appears to be docked to this facility, and there appears to be some Warforged on it. They look to be loading new Warforged that aren't currently activated onto that ship.
I think we found the factory.
Okay, so we just turn around and go to the other one?
Well, and more importantly, for Schnicket, whose eyes are probably bugging out of his head now, this ship would, of course, be constructed of sorewood.
Must cannibalize.
So we turn around and go to the other one?
Should I open fire? Snick it.
We're gonna have everyone roll initiative, actually.
We don't have our tokens or anything.
Oh, you're right. That makes it much harder to do that, doesn't it?
It makes it slightly more difficult.
A little bit. There's that guy, and there's that guy. Look at all those hit points you guys have.
I'm trying to make the lightning crossbow appropriate.
You should be able to edit the sheet. Let me know if you can't.
Oh yeah, I can.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not sure how to add the deck. So you're just gonna have to manually add your dex to it.
Yep.
Okay. You could just add the dex as a mod instead.
That's
Different
true.
People who use it are gonna have different numbers.
If
True.
it's always Keelan or Serene, though, they'll be +5. It'd probably just be easier to add your own, though.
Yeah, you can just roll the one. It's also +5 plus their proficiency bonus. If they're proficient in heavy crossbows.
Which they both would be, I think.
Martial weapons is the proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the ranger would be. I don't know if the rogue would be.
I think rogues are proficient in martial weapons.
I don't know if they are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simple weapons, pretty sure.
So when we get here, I'm gonna say, Keelan, get onto it.
On it.
Is that everyone? I feel like we're missing one. All right, Serene, you can see the soldiers scrambling around as Schnicket's wagon, channeled with this electrical arcane energy around it, hovers towards this facility. You can see these soldiers starting to scramble around. You can also see these turrets starting to move here.
Hold on, I just need to add mine in here. Do we have a surprise round or something?
Nope, everybody sees each other going, but Schnicket goes first.
No, Snicket.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move the steam wagon to right here.
Right out of the range of the turrets. You imagine those were probably more useful when the facility was constructed and the dead gray mist didn't actually exist. Because they could probably fire a long way away, but when you can't see the target till it's right on top of you, it doesn't really matter so much.
And I think is it my action?
I believe it is. Did we? Hold on, let me see. We finally get to use this thing. I have this long-ass document I made for this. Let me see. I know I wrote it down here somewhere. A character with a control can command about move forward, backward, turn the wheel, slope or down. Yeah, so basically it's your action to drive the thing.
Okay, and I'll drop the adamantine door onto the. Like I imagine it drops kind of like a gangplank.
Board.
Yeah, I'll just drop the door and say, board them.
Elin.
Okay, I will spend my movement, I'm assuming, to
You guys can
kind
actually
of
see it now. Let me open this.
pop up to the lightning crossbow and kind of shove Serene out of the way. Gently. And then okay, so wait, who are
These
who are
ones,
these?
by the way, are clearly not soldiers.
What do you mean by clearly not soldiers?
They're like guys. They're not in armor. They don't have weapons. They look like they're just moving cargo around. These guys have armor and weapons.
Okay, like these. Okay. Then I will shoot at, I guess, this guy.
All right.
It also basically casts lightning bolt, so it shoots like a straight line beam of lightning as well.
Yeah, but well, it's once.
Twice a day. I
Oh,
can
two
do that.
times a day.
He's saying go nuts. Is what he's saying.
Yeah, yeah,
Saying
yeah.
zap him.
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what I can use of my own stuff with this.
I think
Is the
pretty much
problem.
all of it.
I know. I also have crossbow expert, so I
Anything that
ignore
would
the
apply-
loading quality.
Anything that applies to a heavy crossbow would apply to this, basically.
Yeah. I have a lot. I still don't always know what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay.
I
So
think the only thing you wouldn't get is sneak attack.
yeah.
Well, I don't know if she's proficient with it, and she has advantage, wouldn't she?
Oh, they haven't moved yet. That's true. They haven't acted yet.
If she has no, she
Oh.
already moved, so she can't use steady aim. But
Yeah, I can't use steady aim. But what do you mean if they haven't moved yet?
I thought you got advantage if they hadn't acted
Mm-mm.
yet.
No, I think that's just Serene. I don't think I do.
no,
Okay.
it's a ranger thing. I'm not
Huh?
sure what. It might be one of the archetypes that has it.
Yeah, I don't think it's me. Okay. So I'm just gonna shoot this guy twice.
All right.
And I guess oh shoot, I don't even have heavy crossbow on here.
I can roll the attack for you
Okay.
from the wagon.
Yeah, okay, just do
So,
that.
2
Twice,
attacks.
I guess? Yeah.
So plus
+5 to each of those.
plus your proficiency as well.
Shit. So that's +12.
So 27 and 17.
Both of those.
Yeah.
Will hit.
Or sorry, 21.
Both of those will hit.
So boop, boop. There's the damage from the crossbow portion of it.
Isn't your proficiency just 6?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, so it'd be plus 11.
plus 11.
So,
Yeah.
so 20
close.
and 26.
Oh, right, because I was looking at my +1 bow for that attack bonus.
2 quick zaps from the crossbow, and the thing is knocked over to the side, and just body flies far, far down to the ground below.
Schnicket from the inside will just be going like, ah!
Don't fight, just zap! Just zap! Is that it for you, Keelan?
Oh. No, because it also gets my bracers of archery damage, my favorite foe. Well, it's dead.
It's dead.
With your favorite foe and braces of archery, would you have killed the first one with the first shot?
Possibly.
Then you could
What's
shoot
the
the second one.
What's the
Let
damage,
me-
though?
Yeah, let me just, can I roll that? No. All right, let me just roll like this and then add. So it would have been, I
Minus
shouldn't be rolling sneak attack. I
minus
didn't
4
click sneak attack.
for sneak attack.
Well,
So
braces
8.
of archery is +2, right?
Bracers of archery is +2, and then the favored foe would have been a 1, and swarm was a 5. So 6, 7, 8. 8.
8 more would. Oh, I see. 23. They actually would have one-shot it. Yep.
Okay, then I would have aimed the second one at this guy.
And the second one, you only get the bracers of archery damage, not the rest of it, right?
Yes.
So that would be 24 total damage.
And that guy seems to be hurt. Zap! Ah! Zap! Brath.
It'd actually be me. I didn't have my.
Oh, you're right.
Sorry.
Serene, go ahead.
I will. Let's see. How was I gonna do this?
Serene still isn't going into order. That's weird.
You could probably just drag him, right?
Yeah. There you go.
I will stand right here. Move 5 feet here. And
These guys are both kind of hands up, like they have. You can tell they clearly have no interest whatsoever in fighting.
then I will move right here.
Okay.
Actually, right here, so I'm in range. And I will. Actually, no. When I'm right here, I will go ahead and use one of my glove effects by his will, which is that creates a 15-foot auric ring for me of magical darkness, and any hostile creature that enters it or starts their turn and it takes 2d8 necrotic damage.
Nice.
Don't do the sneak attack, so 10. They both
Do you
take 10 necrotic damage.
Take 10 right now. Okay. And there's no
Yeah.
save on it.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Cool.
And then I'll use my last 5 movement to move over to this guy. So this guy over here is out of it, and then I will attack him with my rapier.
All right. And you'll have advantage because you're an unseen foe.
Yep.
15 will not hit, actually.
Okay. My streak of not hitting things continues.
At least you have something that can't miss now.
Yeah.
I will bonus action hex onto this guy.
And it's still 15 magical darkness around me.
Oh, so I can't see him then.
Well, yeah.
Well, no, I can see through magical darkness.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will go ahead and Eldritch Blast.
Ooh. 4 beams now.
So let's see. 11. 5.
Does a 16 hit?
It does hit.
Okay.
I was off by 1.
Yep.
16.
It's on this one here.
Yeah, and 12.
16 and 12.
So it's 11, 5, 16, and 12.
11, 5, 16. So it would be dead with the 16, actually.
Okay, well then we'll put 10 on this guy.
12. Oh, no, 10.
Well, no,
Yeah,
just 10 because he's not next.
Either one will kill him.
Yeah. And then I will go ahead and just take a few steps forward. Walk on by these guys. Hey, how's it going?
Is that it for you?
Yep.
These guys kind of back up into the corner with their hands up.
As he leaves my melee right now, I'm kidding.
This guy will back up and he will fire a crossbow at Brath.
Miss.
Miss.
It is at disadvantage too because it's inside my darkness.
What, him?
No, Brath is.
Oh, Brath is.
Yeah, I walked into the darkness. Not that that stops me. I could still see.
This guy will also fire blindly at Sorain. He will miss.
Miss.
You guys are in so much trouble. If you knew what we killed the other day.
This one is going to fire at Keelan from across the way. It will whiff. And that'll do it. You guys can see this is a glass window. You can see a couple Warforged moving around in here.
Do they look like
They look like soldiers, not the workers.
Yeah, that was the question.
Bastion?
Okay. I will popsy doodles over to. Am I able to see this guy if I come up? I can't. It's not.
Remember, this is not ground, by the way. This is.
Oh, that's right.
You don't want to step into that. Ah.
No, you do.
You sure?
Yep, I'm pretty sure Bastion can fly.
I've actually done the math. I don't think terminal velocity falling damage will kill any of you.
Bastion actually can fly, but it's not prepared. So instead, Bastion will.
If you guys didn't kill that dragon, there was going to be an encounter with him later that was in midair where he was just going to start throwing you guys from the sky. So I actually made sure I calculated terminal velocity damage, and it wouldn't have killed most of you.
I guess I'll use my lightning sword, and I'll. Oh wait, I have to attune to that. I'm attuned to the Gladius now. Brick. Okay, I'll use my action to turn the Gladius into a longsword.
It's a bonus action.
It's an action.
Is it an action?
Yeah.
Correct then.
So I will turn it into a longsword, and then I guess I'll try to come over to where. Am I able to get to where Brath is?
Absolutely.
Then I'll get over to where Brath's at, and I'll say hey.
Can you see him?
Yeah, you cannot. Well,
Oh,
he can
shit.
see you, but you can't see him.
Hello, Brath, wherever you are. That's it for me. That's all I can do.
Stick it.
Schnicket will fly the thing and land it right here. And then he will disembark.
Okay.
And move to right there.
Is that it for you?
That is it for me.
Keelan, FYI, you could probably shoot through that glass, you think, with that lightning crossbow. If you wanted to.
Okay. Can I actually see anything in here? Because I wouldn't aim in there if I can't actually see
Yes,
anything.
you can see 2 Warforged in this room. Hold on, I'll reveal it to you.
Snicket is going to become a sky pirate.
Okay. I do believe I will shoot at this guy. Do I have?
I mean, you can just roll 1d20 plus 11, and that'll be your attack roll.
Yeah. No, I was reading to see if any of my spells would have been kind of useful. Not necessarily, so.
What did you use steady aim?
So 27. Oh, right, I did use 20 steady aim, but I feel like a 27 hits anyway.
27 will hit, yes.
Oh, but I should see if I crit. That would be
Sure.
nice.
And steady aim gives you sneak attack.
That too.
Okay.
Okay, so that's only 3 damage because there's no more lightning.
But I do get sneak attack damage. I probably wouldn't use favored foe, but it would get swarm. So 33
Plus the
damage.
3.
It would just be 25 total.
Oh, sorry, 22, 25. Yeah, sorry.
1 second.
You're right. I should just roll my own thing because I get more damage from it.
At this
Oh
point,
no, it's
yeah.
1d10. Oh, but then it still gets my. Would it get my dex? And
I would,
Yeah, would it get her dex?
on damage?
Yeah, a heavy crossbow would. So yeah, actually, so it'd be 8. Then 8 plus
doesn't matter, you
22,
just
so it's 30.
Yeah.
In addition, we're gonna retcon it a little bit because I thought this was in there. It also just if you don't use the lightning whatever effect, I would say it would just do like an additional 1d 1d8 lightning damage bonus, like just firing it normally.
Oh, okay. Let me amend it.
So they don't stack. So it's either the 46 or the 1d8, but the 46 is twice a day.
Right.
A second attack, Keelan?
oh, right, I do too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, plus 11, so 21.
That will hit.
And it would be at this guy.
That will hit.
Okay, and then
So 6 plus 8 lightning.
plus 5 for my dex.
Right. No, that's including the 5 from your dex. So that's
And then plus 2 more.
we're at 14 right now. So 16.
What was the total damage?
16, I think.
Unless
Yeah.
I can never remember if I get swarm on. No, it's the first attack. Okay. Yep.
All right.
16.
Well, he's hurt, but he's not dead. That it for you,
Yeah.
Doreen?
I'm going to use my feline agility, double my speed. I'm first going to run up here.
All
It's
right.
a cool map.
Since he entered my darkness, he takes the 2d8
Go and roll damage.
4.
Better than nothing.
And then I will attack him with my rapier.
All right.
Oh, the darkness follows you?
Yep. It does.
Yeah. Yeah, the aura extends from me. Creature.
Nice.
And then, do I have advantage on the attack? Since I'm
Well, yeah, you would be an unseen foe, so yes, you would.
so the 42.
So he's
I
eviscerated.
think he's dead. I think
Oh.
he's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
Oh, then bonus action dash over to here. And this guy's in it, so he also gets hit. For 14 necrotic damage.
Wow.
That new item just made you fucking broken, dude.
Kinda they don't count as surprise though, right? When I attack him inside the darkness.
No.
No.
They see you coming, or they see the swirl of darkness coming at them. I
Okay.
think they think
Just making sure.
Brad.
If they did, then it would definitely be broken.
Go to here. And I'll bonus action to hex this guy. And Eldritch Blast.
Miss, hit.
So if he's in darkness, I would see through it, so I would have advantage, right?
Yeah, you just a regular attack for you because you can see.
But if he's in darkness and he's an unseen attacker, would he get advantage?
Suppose he would. Yeah, if you're in the darkness too.
Yeah, 19, 17,
So then
16.
hit.
25. Okay.
Wow, big damage there.
There you go.
One more. There, that'll do it.
And then one more beam on a guy, except they're all
Yeah, I don't see
So, but-
anymore.
they're all civilians.
That'll for you.
Actually, is
What should we do with all these civilians?
I don't know.
All right, well, I guess, yeah, I'll just, yeah, that's it for me.
I would have closed and locked the door on the
Wagon.
wagon, and I'll yell back to Keelan,
Close top hatch and lock when you leave.
I don't have any keys.
This guy
I'll
fires back.
I'll throw the keys at you.
20 hit, Keelan?
Try and catch them. Yeah. Yes.
I think your turret gives you
Oh.
cover, right? +2.
Then that would be my armor class, but it would still hit.
It's a big 7 piercing damage.
But now I have uncanny dodge, so I can have it.
Ah, nice. This one's going to fire at Brath at disadvantage from 1.5 miles away and whiff.
Nice try.
And then, Keelan, you see a Warforged that looks a little different emerge from this hallway here. Hop up on top.
Oh,
and attack.
Jesus. Keelan's just gonna be like, snake it!
One second here. He's going to use a bonus action to cast Blinding Smite, and then he will attack thrice.
Oh,
Ah. Okay, well, I'll let the last one hit. Let me see about this con save. Nope.
So 12 radiant damage, and you're blinded, if I believe.
Cool.
So you're blinded for 1 minute.
Okay.
Take 12 damage. plus another 13 damage, plus another 17 damage.
Okay.
Bastion.
I'll step out here and I'll cast Immolation on homeboy over here.
Really wish I hadn't used that uncanny dodge on the 7.
That's understandable. Dexterity saving throw.
Wow, that's pretty shit damage. That's really shit damage. Wow, that's not great.
He will fail it. So he takes 23 fire damage.
Yep, he takes 23 fire and he takes 4d6 at the end of each of his turns until he passes.
Nice. That'll be a long time.
That was one less than half.
Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Nick, at you see this big, scary Warforged of the Great Axe wailing on Keelan standing on top of your shiny new wagon.
I will burn a spell slot to summon 2 Eldritch Cannons. I will summon one right behind Keelan, and one where I am at.
Fresh paint.
Right. Let's give that 85 hit points. That's how many it's supposed to have. Actually, it's supposed to have 90 now, because we just leveled up again. And the one by Keelan is the temp health one.
Sure.
So it will give her some temp health. It will give 19 temp health to Keelan.
Thank you.
And then the other one will shoot at him. Does a 20 hit.
It does. Wait.
It
does.
He will take 18 damage, and he's pushed back. I think it's just 5 feet. Let me see for sure. Force Ballista, yep, 5 feet. He's pushed back 5 feet. So if he falls off, then he also takes falling damage.
Keelan?
Is it already my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm blinded. So I'm
That does-
guessing I have disadvantage on attacks?
You say that like you can't shoot.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I probably
You
have
would- you did- yes,
disadvantage.
You would have disadvantage, yes.
Okay, that was my question. But I also
still-
haven't moved. So I would
So you
have
just
steady
steady
aim, so
aim
I
and
just
have a
have
straight
straight
roll.
rolls.
Yep.
So I will shoot twice at
He's
this.
firing blindly at where you think you hear him.
Yeah, pretty much. And so does a 20 hit?
The 20 hits, yep.
Okay. E. Would have been nice.
I'm actually gonna hit that again so it doesn't crit. There we go. So 5
plus my 5, so 10. And then I would actually
so 13 now.
All right.
13. And
then
then
second attack?
oh well, I still
Oh, you have more damages.
yes I do. So I wouldn't have sneak attack because I don't have advantage and I'm not in attack
Correct.
range.
No sneak attack.
So
No sneak
I will
attack. Yep.
put favored foe and so it would be 6 damage.
So 19. 19 on the
19.
first hit. On the first
Alright.
hit.
Second
And
attack.
then yeah. Ooh, 12. I'm guessing misses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I
Then you're gonna make the save again,
have to make a save again.
so you can be unblinded. Oh no, it just lasts. Creature binds following. Yeah, you can make the save to be unblinded at the end of your turn.
Okay. And it's a con save, right?
You
16?
are now unblinded.
Cool, cool.
All right.
Do I hear anything that might be trying to come through this door or come from this direction?
Doesn't appear to be so.
Okay.
You do hear Keelan going, "Snap!" And then, oh!
Yeah.
Stop in the distance.
Problem is with my my 15-foot darkness, I'm not entirely sure where to go. Well, I will.
There's a door-looking thing over here.
Yeah.
There's a door here.
Oh, there's a door right there. Okay. I will bonus action dash.
Can we see down this hall this direction, by the way?
Hmm? Yeah, you probably could.
I can't see anything there.
I'll bonus action dash to get right here. He's within 15 feet. So he takes 12 damage.
Nice.
And then I will, for my action, just go ahead and dash right here. And then, would he get an attack of opportunity if I move past him?
Yes, you would.
No, it'd just
Oh,
be
well,
a disadvantage.
No,
I don't think you
cannot
can.
see you.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
can't see you.
And I'll move over here and look inside this area.
Alright.
My problem is he is inside my darkness now.
He's in your darkness still. Even if he jumps up on the thing, he's still in your darkness.
Actually, I will move back 5. Instead of moving right here, I'll just move back over here instead. And that's it. And this way,
Okay.
Keelan's also in my darkness, so if he tries to attack again, it's a disadvantage.
Brath.
Can I see?
Can I see this guy from here?
No, because he's in. Well, you have the darkness thing. Yes, you could.
Well, he's on the other side of my wagon, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is
Yeah, you're right. So probably not. He's not that tall.
Did he take falling damage for falling off? By the way.
No, I don't think your wagon's 10 feet tall.
Also, Nicole, you can make another con save to see if you're unblinded.
Oh, she already
I
did.
heard-
She made it.
Yep.
Oh, you did? All right, never mind.
Mhm.
I didn't see
Thank you,
that.
though.
If I come to here, can I see him?
Yep.
I'm just gonna tell these guys to duck. Move my
Let's
hex
go.
over and throw 4 of these babies his way. And again, I think he's in darkness, right? So
He is in darkness. Yep.
advantage because I can see through it.
Yep.
But he can't see me.
2 crits, nice.
Wow, that's the second time you've done that.
At least you didn't do it on the crit.
That's
All
true.
right, just give me a total. I'm not adding all that up.
11 plus 10, 21, 23, 33, 39.
50.
Yep, 50.
There we go. All right. Is that it for you?
Oh, these are not adding.
Oh, they're not adding your extra damage. You need
Yeah.
to add.
Charisma.
You need to add 20 more damage to that.
Yeah, so 70 damage. Here, this is not. This is for
Didn't-
test, just to make sure.
I had that. I had that problem with Callista too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
kept,
what I
it
did.
kept turning. It kept turning it off
Okay.
for some
yeah.
reason.
You guys are gonna fire at Brath from a long way away, and they will both miss.
Where are
This
these
one
guys
will-
from?
Here through the window, and here from over here.
Oh, okay. I might be able to shoot through them, but to them, but it would probably be covered.
He will cast Blinding Smite, and he will attack Serene with disadvantage 3 times. And they all miss.
Yep.
Bastion.
Okay, I will. Well, did he take his damage?
Was that on your turn?
Fire damage.
At the,
Oh, his
at the end of his turn, he takes 46 fire damage until he passes his save.
Roll it
So
up.
he can make a dex save every turn. And if
Save.
that's sorry, that's too much. That should be half of that.
17?
Yeah.
Alright,
Well, let's
easy.
see. 8, 12, 16. 16.
That'll kill him. He did.
Cool. I just saved your life, Keelan.
I'm not gonna make you guys roleplay out killing these last 2 soldiers because that won't.
Keelan turns and says, "Thank you, Schnicket."
That was
Make my
Bastion.
wagon okay.
You're welcome. Thank you for using turret. It's very nice.
I saved your life.
Thank you, Serain.
You're welcome. I'll turn off the darkness.
Do we sound similar? Snake it, do I sound like Serene?
You all sound same to me.
Snicket, do I sound like Serain?
Bastion's like staring straight ahead, like at nothing.
By the way, I do have a thing, where is it? It's one of my assassins to where I sound exactly like you.
Yeah, he's got like a thing where he can perfectly copy someone's voice.
Imposter. We can know this person's speech, writing, and behavior.
Think it with a long rest, you could pilfer some of the wood off of this ship, and you don't even need to completely redo your wagon. You can just basically kind of strategically put it along the outside, so you're kind of bolstering what's already there, basically.
Beautiful.
So I guess we're taking a long rest here.
So it has a normal fly speed of 80 feet, which it can do at any time, and it can sprint for double that for up to 4 hours a day.
I'll of course put the cool wings on it too.
Sure. But if you want to, you could leave enough of that ship intact to where the workers could get down if they wanted to.
Oh, I think we need to talk to them before we do that.
You could certainly do that.
Are the workers warforged as well?
Yeah, everybody here is Warforged, yes.
Okay, quick. Are we actually taking a long rest?
I would assume so.
Okay, I just wasn't sure because I was kind of
a
joking.
long time to get here, or would we? I mean,
Several hours at
Yeah, well,
least.
no, it took from Vontica's place, it took you guys like 3 days to get here.
oh, okay. So yeah.
So yeah.
I would, since I don't really need to take a long rest, I would just start searching the facility, see what's behind these doors and all that stuff.
I'm gonna walk up to these two on the airship and be like,
Why you work for Lord of Blades?
He doesn't give us any choice.
Not wanting to work for him?
No, not really. Would you want to do this? This is
I
terrible.
will insight check him. $28.
They seem to really dislike the Lord of Blades.
I will do the same for the workers up in here.
To varying degrees, you get the same answer, but they seem to really don't like what they do and are mostly doing it not
Because
free will.
Indentured servitude or slavery or whatever.
Right.
I'm gonna ask him if there's an easy way to blow up this place. Overheat a core or something.
Yeah, they could show you how to sabotage it pretty easily.
And they do so willingly?
Yep.
Okay.
All of you free to go. Take our ship, it's yours now.
I would set one aside and say, is there anything valuable here? Money, treasure, items?
Not really. It's just basically a factory.
I look a little disappointed.
So there are a handful of other workers scattered throughout, but
I would go around and tell them all to get on the ship.
they would do so. As they don't have any interest in being here.
It's your ship now. Go have new life.
Other than the stuff that I ripped apart on it from my stuff.
Oh, also, you're forgetting someone? I'm going to come over to Bastion and tell him, hey, you should get on that ship.
What doing, Serene Bastion, part of our group?
I am Serene.
There are various degrees of Warforged and varying degrees of finished assembly, if you will. Molds and the whole nine here, basically.
Well,
you get the feeling that there was minimal security because they really didn't expect anybody to be coming up here and raiding this place.
well, we'll set the core to like overload and trigger like the last, except for like the last step. Do our long rest, and then
And then bugger
we'll
out.
trigger it, and then fly off, and have the explosion happen behind us, and it's going to be very cool.
Nice.
Hmm.
Nice. Dramatic action explosion. I like it.
Is it a new day after our long rest?
Sure.
Okay. Get my charges back for my glove.
I was actually saving saving spells because I was thinking, oh, we're going to have to fight a bunch here. If
Sometimes
that
you
weren't
gotta
the
let the PCs just wreck everybody, you know?
if that wasn't the case, I was going to cast animate objects and just bludgeon that guy to death.
And after you guys fly away and the explosion destroys the place behind you,
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
that would be it for this evening.
Very
Nice.
cool. And we stopped perfectly on time.
There you go.
Perfect. And you
Nailed
guys
it.
can level up to 19th level.
Holy
we-
shit!
we
Twice in
level
a
up
session,
again?
Brian.
Yeah, 19th level.
Nice.
Brian, that's so many levels.
I know. We're racing toward the finish line.
That's like one more level than I thought we'd get.
If my math is right, and I think we're gonna be about 4 sessions left. 3 to 4 sessions left.
If you're able to tell me this, are we going to be at a place where we might be able to buy magic items by the end of the
No.
session?
No,
Okay.
probably not.
No.
That-
The rule in D&D is once you get the mega wealth, then you do not get a chance to use it again when it matters.
True. Absolutely correct. The DM doesn't worry about giving you immense amounts of money because he will never give you the opportunity to actually use it.
Right.
I just want to know because it affects what my level up is going to be.
Or he'll give you some bullshit thing that's crazy expensive that costs all your money.
Just like when you know that the
Wait,
cheap
what?
offer.
We're supposed to be 19, right?
Yep, 19 now. Yep.
Why am I 20 now?
I don't know. What did you do?
Did you take a level in your secondary and forgot to go down
No.
on your primary?
It says that I'm 20th level, but I don't even have 8th level spells.
Well, you're not a full 20th level.
Oh shit,
wizard
that's right.
yet.
Hang on. I broke it, Brian.
You leveled up one too many times.
I don't know how. I guess I did. That's so weird.
I'm going to take 1 point into fighter
so
and steal the short sword from Bastion.
I'll kill you.
Can
Can
Yeah,
I?
but-
Is that a question you want to ask?
Well, I roll a 29 sleight of hand.
I don't think you can just take it from me.
While you're in your recharge cycle during the long rest, I could sneak up behind you and take it. So no,
Great.
you do not see me take it.
Bastion wakes up and kills everybody to find his sword.
I sneak attack you with it.
Nice. You can. I don't think you can hit me.
If we were level 20, I definitely could.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I remember. So are we on for a bonus night next Friday? How's everyone feeling about that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I may
Uh-oh.
have made plans.
Oh, well, I mean, we're at the point where we can't have we're close enough to where I don't think we should have people missing sessions. So
What time is it? Is this normal time?
I was thinking normal time on a Friday in deference to you. I can certainly play later, but
I could probably do later, but I may not be sober.
That might make it more fun, you know?
May not be
Tired,
sober.
you can think it over and let us know. How's that?
Okay, I'll let you know.
should probably stop the recording on that note, right? That's perfect.
That's no to stop it on.